All right.
Yo.
All right, man. Here we go.
What up?
Live once again, Saturday, September 20th. You know what I'm saying?
What up? What up? What's good?
Big question for today. We getting these damn Travies or not?
Are we getting them on a sneakers app? No.
Oh, no, they ain't coming down.
No.
You know that.
Yeah, they
You know,
sneakers app,
Travis
no.
Travis Scott got to hit us with the BS first.
Of
Then we
course.
can, then they'll go on Sneakers app. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Sneaker Tyler, Ken Norton, what's good?
Good morning, fellas. Yes. Yeah. No. Sneakers app, nah. And I mean, if we did, that would be a shock drop because you're right. It's gonna go to his site first.
Yeah. Listen, there were rumors that it was only going to be his site.
Yep, I've been hearing that now too.
There were rumors that were only
quiet.
going to be his site.
Yeah.
Who named themselves? Someone named themselves Travis Scott Fragments Live podcast. Hashtag Nike. Whose name is that?
That's a pretty good name.
Whose name is that? You know that's Jay.
Oh yeah.
You know that's Jay, and then whatever the hell he did. I don't even think he noticed.
Yeah,
he
his
did
name
it.
went in as his description.
Bro. Holy J. Anyways, man, listen. So last night Shoe Palace dropped the Jordan 3 Velos. All right. $225 for those. I have not checked the Shoe Palace website since they dropped last night to see what the availability is looking like on those. Whether or not they sold out, but I just got notification, like literally as I'm talking to you, 25,000 pairs dropping today on the sneakers app for the Jordan 3 Velos, the Mexican threes that are dropping today.
Okay.
All right. So that's a nice little, that's a decent amount.
It is.
That's a decent amount. It's not overkill, you know. It's not overkill. I think that's an amount that's gonna sell out.
I can see a sellout with those. I can. It's a good amount. Now, let me ask you this. I know you said Shoe Palace has them. So, is this shoe being widely released, or is it still?
Nah, it's not JD Sport Finish Line. But you know, Shoe Palace. Sometimes they get like these one-offs. Sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
Just depends. Mike Honcho, what's good with y'all? Roscoe, what's good?
What up in the build?
What's good? What's good? Good morning, everybody, man. Good morning, everybody. Wake your asses on up. Wake up.
What up?
Yeah, like sometimes Shoe Palace. So, I mean, listen, Shoe Palace. Remember, there were like select locations that got the 85 highs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things to where, for whatever reason, they got this shoe, you know.
Mm-hmm.
For those of y'all that don't know, here we go. Now these are supposed to represent the Lucha Libre wrestlers, as it states right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, if most famously, you guys should know, if you watch wrestling, Rey Mysterio. If Jay was on here, like, he'd be able to talk about it. But Rey Mysterio's the Mexican wrestler. He wears like the mask. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You used to watch wrestling, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, you should know.
Nah, of course. I mean, me personally, I actually think this is a nice clean kick. I like the materials on it, whole 9 yards. I'm not going for them personally, but I actually, juicy deal wise, yes, I wouldn't mind copping these if it was a possibility.
Just a quick little look here. Oh, look, he fixed himself. What's up, Travis Scott? Hashtag Nike.
What up, Jay?
What you want me?
What up, Jay?
I don't care. I drive.
Let me mute your boy till he's ready. But yeah, here's a quick look at some of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this is what they wear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
man. What we got here? So, you know, as far as today's concerned, man, with these Travis Scotts, like, listen, we never really know until we know. You know, one day at some point in the day, you get an alert to, hey, they're up on Travis Scott's site, or the password page is up, or something. You know, you never know. Like once the password page goes out, then you'll be sitting around for who knows how long waiting to go ahead and put your information in. You know, as it is with past Travis Scott releases. Now, have you checked the website?
Oh yeah, I've been checking it this whole time.
Any updates on the website?
Nothing at all.
No changes, nothing.
Yeah, he just got his merch up there, and that's pretty much it. And I was even saying that this morning. You know, people were asking like, "How will you know?" I was like, "You will know because everybody's gonna find out at the same time."
Yeah, everyone's trying to.
You're gonna get on X and
nobody
YouTube
freaking knows.
Yeah. Everybody knows at the same time.
Nobody.
You'll find out.
Nobody freaking knows. This is all we got right now. Just a quick little share of Travis Scott's website, so we're all on the same page. Hold on a second. Hold on, I just had it up. Oh, my bad. Wrong tab. There we go. This is what we got.
Yep.
So this is what you saw today, right?
Yep. If you click on shop, it's going to take you to his merch. You're going to see a little Travis Scott action figure.
It's probably sold out.
Plus his album, $250.
Wait, why does?
Or 200?
Why is the fire extinguisher? Oh wait, y'all can't see it. My bad. Why? But is that a lighter? That's a lighter.
No, I don't know if that's a thumb drive. It looks.
Like looked like a thumb drive, but I think it's. Oh wait, it does say Rodeo album USB. You're right. My bad.
Yeah.
I saw the little tab on the side, and I thought maybe it was a button for a lighter.
$200. That would be
$200 for that.
A lighter, you know.
And the resale will be triple.
What's up, fellas?
What's up, man?
Jay Ellie in the building.
What's going on with y'all?
What up?
Finally got yourself fixed over
there. Yeah.
What we got up in here?
What up?
Curious George, what's good? Rob T, what's good? Joseph, Mike, drive for the album. Yeah. It's the drive for the album, apparently.
Yeah. What's the word out there? Is anybody in the chat? Any chatter going on with these Travis? Everybody sitting in the same position. Don't nobody know nothing.
I mean, we all sitting in the same position about to take this L. So,
hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. That's how it's looking. That's exactly how it's looking right now.
Like he gonna be driving slow. Don't get that. She spent her money.
Yeah, that's exactly how it's looking.
I think Jay Mom getting on his back right now. See that or his sister. You all right over there, Jay?
Are you okay?
Sounds like.
Oh man. So yeah, let's see what happens. I'll tell you what I did this morning. This morning I pulled up the sneaker, you know, and I zoomed in on it, and I told everybody who was tapped in. I said touch your screen. Just you know, touch your screen. I said that's the closest you're gonna get to these Travis. It's right here.
Backwards way to get them likes.
Oh, I was like, just everybody touch your screen right there.
Yeah, at least twice. Touch it at least twice.
This is the closest you're gonna get to these Travis.
Hey man, listen, I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be a hard cop because we already know at least half the pair's been backdoored, and
Probably
so
more than half.
you know, I'm probably being nice saying half of them. So
Right.
it's gonna be tough. I mean, like I said yesterday too, a lot of people, some sneaker YouTubers, they got, you know, boxes on boxes of these Travis already. So y'all can just imagine what's really going on with some of those other individuals who we really don't know about.
Like your boy Sniper Kicks.
Oh my gosh, y'all something else.
Like your boy Sniper Kicks already got a bunch of pairs. Saw them for what, 1,200, 1,400?
Sniper never lies.
Let me check because the price has probably gone up now. I mean, respectfully so, it actually should go up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, them Dusty Rose Jordan 40s are dropping today. Guess how many pairs they dropping?
Oh, how many?
3,000.
Ooh, yeah, those are gonna sell out too.
Bro, every time they drop them Jordan 40s, they go poof because they smart. They're only putting out like they sprinkling them out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They sprinkling them joints out there. So
you're right about that.
You know,
it's not overkill.
You know, what were people talking about last night when you was on?
Everybody's just wondering what's the deal, what's happening, and I'm like, man, we're all in the same spot. Don't nobody know nothing.
Nobody knows.
Don't nobody know anything.
Roscoe said, "Stopping by for support. I'm about to live stream soon myself."
Thanks for tapping in.
Appreciate you tapped in, bro. Appreciate you tapped in.
Salute to you, Roscoe.
Yeah. Thanks for tapping in. So now Sniper don't even have him up anymore. I'm pretty sure he sold out.
He probably did because everybody got that FOMO on these joints. You know, man, we already know what's going to happen with these. Look, you got a better chance probably hitting on GOAT Black Friday than you do today.
If they release today.
Yeah, there's that too.
If they release. Because that information keep coming out. I heard it like a couple days ago, and now it's really circulating heavy about potential pushback. So we really don't know truly what's going to happen today.
Yeah, but all we know is you know.
All right, my bad. He got him up. I just had to search for him.
Oh, does he?
He got Nigel Lowe's on there too for $450, but he got him for $1,400.
$450.
Yeah, for the Nigels.
Damn, that's like that's more than what they going for on GOAT.
Undefeateds are $500. Nah, they're way cheaper than that on GOAT, I think.
They're like size 11 is somewhere around like that 247.
Well, that's what I said. I said it's almost like double what they got them on GOAT.
Oh, double.
Yep.
I didn't
get
Yeah,
man.
So yeah. He got these joints up for $1,400. And you know, at the moment, I don't see this shoe even dropping below 1,000 now because of what's happening with this release.
Because it's a frag.
Yeah, there's a couple of things. Yeah, a couple of reasons now. I had to backtrack because I was like, I can see this shoe going down to like 400. I don't see it happening anymore. I don't see below 1,000 on this shoe, bro.
What are they at right now? What are these ones at?
At 1,400. I think so. Probably even more.
Let's see. Do they have them? Do they have them early on? Let's see. Let's see if they got them. No, these are the highs. Who got them early? Let's see. Mike Ancho, Travis posted pics with chicken and roosters. He playing. Did he do that?
Said he hungry.
Did he do that?
Does he like I'm hungry?
Did you find him yet?
No, I'm still looking actually.
I'm trying to find these damn. How the hell is it so hard to find a damn? Oh shit! I know they playing games right now. Oh hell no! Nah.
All right.
The-
I just pulled it up on GOAT.
What we seeing? What we seeing?
2000 for size 10, 10 and a half, 22, 32, 11, 25, 57,
Let's see here.
size 12, 1800, size 13, 39, 56.
What we got? What we got here? Sheesh. 2,500. Damn. Look at these prices, bro.
11 and a half, $5,000.
5,000. I know these fools is wilding right now, bro. These fools is wilding right now.
Yeah. So looks like you can go on sniperkicks.com and you can buy it right now for $1,400 out the door.
I mean, in comparison, 8. Yeah, like why not? That's a deal.
He got size 8 through 11 available.
5,000. Damn.
That is amazing.
But see, you know what? It's just not the fact that it's a frag. And again, it is because it's a frag. But when I look at it, supposedly for the fourth year in a row, this is the last Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott collab that we're getting. I just want to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to put that out there. Like, let's just be honest. So if this is the last call, him signing up with Adidas, this is where also this is stemming from. You know what I mean?
At this point, that Adidas thing, I don't think that's happening. He talking about getting his own building with Nike.
Yeah.
He's apparently now there's rumors going around that they're in production of putting together a Travis Scott Jordan 3. Then you got, there's rumored now that white, pink, and red pair of Travis Scott Jordan 1 lows. He's been spotted seeing them pretty frequently. So those might be on the way. Like, you know, we'll see what happens. But at this point, with you know, what he said himself, what he's looking to have in the next part of his relationship with Jordan, right? He wants his own building, and he wants to, essentially what he wants to have is like his own Travis Scott athletic line within Nike is what he's looking to have his next iteration be with his relationship with them. So, you know, you don't put that kind of information out there if you're looking to go to another company. But we shall see. We shall see. You know, maybe that's why the new contract hasn't been signed yet, moving in the future, because they're maybe trying to work out those details. I don't know. I mean, Mr. Thames, you're a betting man. You think he would actually leave Nike? If he was getting disrespected and stuff like that, I could see it happening. But overall, all things being equal, do you see him leaving to go to Adidas?
Oh, that was a good question. Because I don't know where he's at as far as where Travis is at. He could be chasing that paycheck. You know what I mean? Like think about being an athlete, and you know, it's like, hey, are you here to win or are you here to get paid? You know, somebody can be offering you a whole lot more money, and you're like, yeah, I'm switching teams. You know, so it's I'm not really sure what, you know, what his goal is.
Yeah. I mean, look, the German soccer team switching to Nike, so they leaving their home country brand of Adidas to go to Nike in 2027. So, you know, anything's possible. You know.
Yeah, man. It's hard to tell. It is hard to tell. Like straight up, it is difficult to tell. Now, I would be kind of curious if let's go along the lines of him getting his own building and athletic centers, merch, and all that stuff, and kind of like he's getting his own branding with Nike. Those prices will have to change. You know what I mean? Those prices will have to change, and I'm not really sure. Like, I mean, y'all tap in. I'm not really sure if people really be rocking I don't know, you know what I mean, like his merch like that. Outside of the shoes, man, I don't be out in public and just be seeing like Travis Scott hoodies and T-shirts and you know what I mean, Astro
Yeah.
World this and all that stuff. Like I don't
Well,
be seeing it.
that's because most people that get it, they just trying to resell it.
That part, you see what I'm saying? So if he was like, I'm looking at his all right, $50 for a hat's not bad. You know what I mean? It's not bad, but 150 for a hoodie. You know, if Nike had a Travis hoodie 150 up there, unless it's super limited stock, I don't see this thing moving. $85 for a T-shirt, I don't.
Yeah.
Those prices gonna
So
have to
so
change.
let's be honest. Let's be honest. Are you guys willing to spend $350 on some suspenders? You know what I'm saying? Are y'all willing to spend $350 on some suspenders? I'm just being honest with you, right? So who really goes out here and say I'm gonna buy $600 Travis Scott jeans and I ain't gonna lie, them things look horrible. So who's really out here looking crazy?
Well, if they do an athletic line, obviously it's not going to be like these one-offs that he keeps putting out there.
Yeah,
It's going to be more along the lines of what Nike does with like Jordan Brand. Like everything would be like Sega Tyler Radio said it, like Cactus Jack Athletics, basically. And this stuff would be and it's essentially like mass produced, right? You're
of course.
looking to have athletes under. It's like what they did with they got how many athletes now under Kobe, right? So they got athletes under Nike, athletes under Jordan Brand. So I guess he's essentially looking for his own brand within the brand, which he essentially has, but wants to expand it now. To where he has like dedicated athletes that are wearing Cactus Corporation brand athletic gear. You know what I'm saying? Like they're a Nike athlete, but they fall under the Cactus Jack brand or whatever. So
Yeah,
So do you guys think when we're looking at this potential merge happening, right? Do you guys think that his retail for his article of clothing will be more than Jordan Brand? I think that's, to me, when I look at it, I think they're going to try to charge more than Jordan Brand because of the name, because of the hype, because of what he has produced for Nike. And to be quite frank with you, I get it, but it looks like when it comes to his clothing, a lot of people don't purchase him. But I'm telling you, if it's going to be more than Jordan, I see a lot of it or most of it sitting. To be honest with you, looking good.
um I mean, look, if you're seeing, I mean, if they do it, you'll see it like like you'll be able to go to your local Nike outlet and that stuff will just be sitting in there to buy. It's not going to be any resale, so the resale is obviously going to stay away from it. You know what I mean? But these companies have data to show what they can charge for something, and listen, if they do it, they'll probably start to trickle it out there. You know what I mean? At first, but then they'll do something like Dick's Sporting Goods had, where they had those 5 different colors of Kobe's. Like Mr. Thing, you got them. They'll have like your kind of regular run of the mill stuff from them as well that people are buying. They're like, oh, it's Travis Scott stuff. It ain't gonna be
yeah. I
resale,
mean,
but
I can see it. Anybody in the chat? Do anybody in the chat rock any of the Travis merch? Because honestly, the only merch I would rock would be a shoe that I have in order to match it, whatever the case is. But I've, I personally, I haven't purchased any merch, from the Travis brand, personally. So I'm just kind of curious on, to your point, if you mass produce it, you're right. I mean, I can see a fan or someone who knows the name say, hey, that's a pretty cool shirt. Let me go ahead and grab that from the outlet. You know what I mean? If it's sitting there or something like that. You know, um, But like I said, I see Travis's on foot, but I don't necessarily, you know, and I'm talking about even at sneaker events. Like I don't be like, yo, that's that Travis Scott leather jacket. That's the $800 jacket. I don't be seeing this stuff, bro.
You know what, fellas? The only thing I've ever purchased was the hat.
Okay.
And I
Yeah,
do
I
have
actually
that.
remember you having a hat. All right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got the Travis Scott Miami hat. And the funny thing is, I caught that Travis Scott Miami hat up in Lids like a month ago, up in down in Tampa. And I was just like, what the heck? But they still wanted $50 for the hat.
Right.
I mean, $50 for a Travis Scott hat actually, in the grand scheme of things, sounds cheap.
Yeah. The $50
you
for a hat
consider
sounds-
when you consider some of your brand new era fitted caps be running you like $65-$70. You only pay $50 for a Travis Scott hat.
Yeah.
You know, that sounds cheap.
Yeah, I mean, I bought it off the site. And I think
There you go.
I think I don't know, $50, maybe 45.
Did you pay shipping on it? Do you remember?
I don't, man, because I think that dropped like a year and a half ago, if I'm correct, something like that.
Tyler, what's good with you, bro?
Yo, what up?
Good morning. Wanted to stop in. Appreciate you stopping through. Sigga Tyler said, I have a Travis Scott hat, shorts, and gloves from the first T-Rex drop.
Oh, yeah. What's up?
Rob T said, Cactus Jack Nike pickleball line. I mean, look, pickleball's, you know, a lot of people are playing it. It's the thing that's in right now. Why not capitalize on it? You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, and you know, Jay and I talked about this on a live earlier this week, how Nike's really trying to make a push back to their athletic roots.
Yep.
You know? So, David Bell, what's good with you?
DB in the build. What up? What up?
Yeah, they're trying to make a pushback to their athletic roots. So, you know, why not hop on the new trend that everybody's trying to be up on?
Right.
So, you know,
hard facts.
But again, it'll be, if they do it, you know, Nike will create an actual line. And I mean, look, they just designed Caitlin Clark's. They just created her own personal symbol, and so now they're starting to trickle out their dedicated Caitlin Clark stuff, you know, through Nike.
Yeah.
So it can be done, you know.
Yeah, she earned it. She definitely earned it, bro.
It can be done. Now, it'd be interesting because this would be. It would actually be something new in the sense that I can't think of another non-athlete that would have their own actual line within a company like that. I'm trying to think, because like even when you look at like Adidas and Bad Bunny, like they're still considered like collabs that they put out, you know, that they trickle out there here and there. But Bad Bunny doesn't have like his own line essentially, right, with Adidas like that. You know.
Yeah, that's
an interesting take. That is an interesting take. Very interesting take. So interesting to the point to where, you know, like what people have mentioned, we've mentioned it, but I think this could be like a perfect opportunity for grooming Nigel Sylvester, you know, to be in this position, you know, or you know, to for him, you know, being lined up to be in this Travis position. Here we go. It wouldn't be a bad look. I tell you that. It wouldn't be a bad look.
50 Cent and G Unit. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's true. G Unit was like a whole line through Reebok. Hold on. S. Carter's with Jay-Z. Same thing. So, yeah, there we go. So it wouldn't be. It wouldn't actually be. So this would be the first time Nike then would have done it. Reebok did it already. And to his point,
Tyler, yeah.
G Unit and S. Carter's, they were a wave for a good minute. They were a wave.
I would say like what would y'all agree about maybe? Well, G Unit was maybe good for 2 years. I'll say G Unit was about a good 2 years with Reebok, and then we can say maybe 3 years.
Yeah, you're right. And part of the issue was, all right.
Oh,
The crazy thing is your boys, Lloyd Banks, Tony Yayo, and them. 50 set the deal up to where all they had to do was wear the merch every day, and they'd be making $100,000 a year. But your boy Tony Yayo said, like, we liked wearing other stuff. So they started showing up in these other brands. And 50 says, you know what? Since y'all don't want to wear this gear,
cut.
He cut him out the deal.
You cut. That's what happened.
Hey.
That's what
happened. And it's only right. It's only right.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, it's only right.
I'm not going to keep paying you to wear something and you don't ever wear it.
It happens.
You know?
It happens. We don't have any stock numbers for these Jordan 3s, do we?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, you did say it. You said
I did
25.
say 25,000 pairs.
25.
And you know what? It's a good call out because about 27 minutes here from the top of the hour. Who in the chat is going for these threes?
47 in the build. What up?
All right. So,
what up?
47. What's good? All right. So we go from size 3.5 all the way up to size 15. All the way up to size 15. So, all right, I'll read them out anyway. In 3.5, we got 44 pairs. Size 4, we got 75 pairs. 4.5, we got 128. Size 5, 169. Size 5.5, 225. Size 6, 285. Size 6.5, 325. Size 7, 569. Size 7.5, 709. All right, here we go. Size 8, 1,287 pairs. Size 8.5, 1,451 pairs. Size 9, 2,079 pairs. Size 9.5, 2,141 pairs. Size 10, 2,719 pairs. Size 10.5, 2,687. Size 11, 2,799. Size 11.5, 1,616. Size 12, 2,539. Size 12.5, 412. Size 13, 1,915. Size 14, 701, and size 15, 214, for a total of 25,089 pairs. And the retail on these, I believe, is $230 on these joints. $230. Yep. So
you know what? I'll definitely say if you are definitely a wrestling fan, right? Like some of us within this within our community here on this live, like myself, this might be a pair you might want to go for, right? If you're definitely like a Rey Mysterio fanatic, this might be the kick for you. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest, and I do believe that with Nike making a lower stock was a very smart move, opposed to making just too many pairs. So I think what Nike did on this side of the tracks, on this side, they did a good job, in my opinion, with the stock.
Yeah, that price is $230, y'all. That price is $230. Overall, I'm not mad at these though. Like I'm looking at them closely here. Jay,
detail.
Yeah, Jay, in your opinion, man, what you thinking quality wise, based on what we got? 3 sets of laces here.
Mm-hmm. I mean, quality looks good, to be honest with you. I'm not even going front. Like it looks pretty solid. It's just the question is like, is this kick for you? You know what I mean? But honestly, quality looks good. You get some disrespect laces, so it's kind of giving you almost a special edition kind of vibe, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see that. It's a very nice looking shoe.
Now, again, I don't know if they're still there or not, but last night Shoe Palace actually dropped these early. Well, it was the next day, but early, right? Like it was like 1 o'clock in the morning or something like that, 2 o'clock in the morning that they dropped them. I'm not mad at these. Now, interesting, they also made a Spizike pair of these as well. They also have a Spizike pair. I'm gonna see if I can try to find these.
Ohio said 230 is crazy.
I mean, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna argue on that one.
I'm not gonna argue with them. You know what I'm saying? Like
that one either.
Hey, chat. I want to let y'all know I just asked my my sister and my mom what they thought about the kit, and they both said they like it.
Nice.
They both say they like this kit.
Really? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the Spizike version of them.
Okay,
shout out to Kicks on Fire for providing these photos. Material is not. It's different.
Yeah. They got some detail on it. I can see it.
I'm surprised they didn't put any.
Now they're not.
Is green in it? Is there any green on the outside of the silhouette? Because I'm shocked.
Yeah, it don't look like it.
No, I'm no. There's no green.
Hmm.
There is no green on these, so it's just white, red, and sail.
They got a green Jumpman on the insole, but that's it.
I will say this. I like what they did with the material on these, though. Like I like whatever this is supposed to be. Like diamond, look like diamond scales or something.
Oh, what are these selling for? These Spizikes? I know they're not the normal price. I bet.
These are.
Well, what was the?
Don't even worry about them resale prices.
Yeah.
Spizikes usually go for like 140, 150.
Okay.
You know, so I can't see these being more than that.
Let me take a peek.
For retail. Now, are they on Nike's site? I don't know. They should be up. They should be up.
I'll take a peek. Let me see.
Jason Corley said the true Mexican Jordans. Facts. You know what's funny is they've coined that term for so long that Nike said, you know what, we got y'all. We got y'all. Now listen, we've gotten quote unquote Mexican Jordans before, you know. Anytime they drop those Day of the Dead type sneakers,
Jordan 1s.
You know, yeah. The Day of the Dead sneakers are all quote unquote Mexican Jordans, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My man said, what the Jordan 3s for the Spizikes. Look, man, I like Spizike. I don't know, man. I might actually go after this Spizike more than that actual the 3, to be honest with you.
Do you feel like the Spizike looks better? Is that the reason why?
I kind of do. You know what's throwing me off with these is the wing that the wave that they put on here. Like I know why they did it because it's the masks.
Yes.
Or like that, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, something about.
I think it actually looks good just the way they got it. Now, if that little wing on the side there was green, but I like the fact that it's just a predominantly white kick. I think they did a good job on that.
On the Spizike?
No, on the 3 right there.
Oh, on the 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that they kept it white, I think is nice. It's there, but it's still white.
Well, because the colors part of the colors of the Mexican flag, though.
No, what I'm trying to say is, if they would have made that green, I think it would have been like an overkill. Like it looks good white. It looks good.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Now, if you were to cop these, what laces would you rock? Would you keep them white, or would you switch to the green? Would you switch to the red?
All of the above. You can even throw gold in there. All of the above.
Gold would be nice.
Get lit up like a Christmas tree.
The same thing, bro. I was thinking
gold laces.
Gold laces. Yep, because of that gold Jumpman on that tongue, man.
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I think I ain't gonna lie. I think the best part of the kick is the gold jump, man. I ain't gonna lie. It popped. I ain't gonna lie.
You got a little gold
So
accents
that,
there too on the
yeah,
top and the bottom. Yeah, it's a nice looking shoe. I do
it
agree too.
is.
230 is steep. I don't see the Spizikes on the Nike app, so let me search around.
It's not on there.
No, I'm not
They
seeing it.
might drop today or a couple of days after. Let me see what it says release date is on there. What's today? Okay, it's 20th.
20th.
On
Yeah.
Kicks on Fire says they released on the 16th. So I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Huh.
They out there somewhere. They out there somewhere, man. Shout out to everybody up in the chat this morning.
Shout
Look,
out
I
to
know a lot
everybody.
of y'all. A lot of y'all want to know about these Travis Scotts. We got nothing as of right now.
That's where we're at. Absolutely nothing.
That's where we're at right now. So, I heard maybe around 12 o'clock we should see
Yep.
maybe the password page go up or the shoe at least loaded on the site. Now, when they are subject to drop, the last time they did something on Travis Scott's site, I think they had the picture of the shoe swirling around on there for like 5 hours before they finally opened it up to where you could put in for them. So
Yeah.
where's Perp with the inside knowledge? I don't know. Anybody talk to Purple Haze? What's going on with him?
Yeah, he
I
good,
know.
man. He has some things he's taking care of. So
Okay. Yeah,
that's
he
why he
was
ain't
he was
alive.
in the live yesterday that
Nice,
y'all
nice.
did.
Shout out to Perp.
Yeah.
Perp ain't really had no information yesterday either, though.
And you know what? Shout out to Nike, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Nike is absolutely keeping everybody on their toes with this one. They are truly creating even more of a demand for this kick by giving out different information and just keeping everybody on their toes. And so what I think what they're doing is they're trying to add more luster to the Travis Scott name and to the Nike brand. And you know what? It's working. Let's just be honest. A collab with Travis, Nike, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
How do you like it in comparison to the first frag from Travis Scott? Well, the first frag low. Let me put that out there because there is that frag high.
This pair is super clean, bro. This pair right here is honestly, in my opinion, one of the better looking lows. In my opinion. And not to say the other lows are terrible. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, it's just super clean. But a lot of people saying, it's all right. It's white shoe. It's plain Jane, blah, blah, blah. But guess what? That demand is there.
Yeah, it
That
is.
demand is there because of that frag name. But to me, y'all, chat, this shoe is just super clean. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. This shoe looks better than the medium olive. It looks better than the olive. I'm just going to keep it a bean. And I got the olive. I got the medium olives.
Here goes your best comparison right here to put them to. All right. Here goes your best comparison. So we have the original frag. All right. The original frags versus the new frags. So chat, what do y'all think? Original or 2025? Let us know in the chat. David Bell said, I'm over the Travis hype.
Hey,
Was shocked he was so high on the complex list.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That is fair. I agree. I want to point something with
out.
Jay.
I want to point something out to y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean to jump, Mr. Think. My bad. Go ahead. My bad.
No, you good. You good. Good. You got it.
I want to point something out. Look at the shape of the 2025 opposed to the first frag. The shape is different. And if you notice, this 2025 shape also is the same shape as what? The Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 1 lows. Those bike airs. So look at the shape. I want to point that out to everybody in the chat. And so is it the shape? Is it the shape why most people are kind of saying like, hey, you know what, it's cool, it's all right? Or is it the colorway? I'm just asking that question because, the shape of a kick can also determine people's opinion. it can alter people's opinion.
I mean, for me personally, it's the colorway. In comparison to the originals, I like the colorway a little better on the originals than the new ones.
I'm not mad at you for that. I get it. You know, I get it.
Ohio said he liked the original. What up, Henry? Funk Shop in the building. What's good?
Funk Shop, what's up,
Shop? What up? What up, Hen? What's good? What up? What up? Good morning, brothers.
Good.
What up?
He's right though. The new ones do have more of an 85 cut.
Yeah, I'm with Jay. The 2.0s is super clean.
We'll say this.
Kick.
The 2.0s have better leather material.
Yeah.
They do have better leather material than the originals.
Yo, quick little side note, Lou. I found these the Spizike 3s.
Oh, you found them? Where?
Yeah. It's on StockX. So retail price is $170.
$170. Damn.
$170. The colorway is Summit White, Dragon Red, Pine Green, Metallic Gold. But yeah, $170. Just a heads up.
$170.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. We got 12 minutes for these Mexican 3s. Yeah.
Let's see here. I like the colorway of the original, but these new ones are a need only at retail. Only at retail for the frags. King Mighty, yeah, 170. That's what I said. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
They're taxing.
170. I'm trying to remember. Is that the price of most Spizikes?
Nah, I think you're right. The 130, 140, I believe, is like the Spizike. Well, not really. The Black Cat Spizikes, right, are 165.
Okay.
But those are for the Black Cats in particular. Are these the Obamas? Yeah, 165. So yeah, I guess that's about normal.
College game day at the U today. Facts. They used to be 140. That's what I said. Damn, they raised the price on the Spizike. Side note,
they raised the price. I'm showing 165 with a cross side of 140. So
okay.
Yeah, Spizikes for 165.
Well,
Side
y'all
note,
got to remember too. Go ahead.
Oh no, the Dusty Rose Jordan 40s are dropping at 10 o'clock. Also, 3,000 pairs.
Low stock. Low
stock. Go ahead, Jay. What was you gonna say? My bad.
That's cool. I was gonna say, if you guys also think about it too, there was an influx of a little bit of movement for those Spizikes, right? Some of those pairs, like you mentioned, the Black Hat, Toro Bravos, they were absolutely selling out, right? Like people were picking up, buying them. So Nike said, "Oh, if y'all a little bit more interested in the Spizikes, well, of course we're gonna up the price."
Right.
Because y'all showed
$20
interest.
is crazy. $25 is crazy. The
Y'all
Jordan 1
showed
went up
interest.
$5.
Yeah.
I mean,
here we go.
That's just business. I mean, like if y'all like it, sure, let's add a little bit more price to it.
Yeah. Hard facts on that. Sheesh.
You know what I mean?
All right, so here go the Jordan 40 Dusty Rhodes.
And they releasing them Nike, right? Or Nike's that?
Yep, these are on Nike. 3,000 pairs. If you think these are gonna sit, they're not.
No,
they're not.
No, it won't.
Brandon, what time is it? It's 8:51. All right.
They're not.
Get all the way up.
I honestly, man, I need to get me a pair and see what they feel like, because these look stupid comfortable. I ain't gonna lie to you. These look like they hug your feet nicely.
What? It seems like a lot of y'all waiting for those Chicago 40s to come out.
With the swoosh?
And honestly, Mr. Think and I, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Think, but I think you and I agree that it still looks cool. It looks all right with the Nike swoosh, but we both prefer without the Nike swoosh. I think the 40s are cleaner without the swoosh. To me. Even though I would still pick up the Chicago 40s, but to me, without that Nike swoosh, take it off, it's just a cleaner kick. To me, it looks better without it. That's just my opinion.
I like it without the swoosh too. It looks real clean without the swoosh.
Mm-hmm.
So for those y'all that don't know what we're talking about, real quick, these are the Jordan 40s here with the swoosh on them. You know, I will say this.
Oh, swoosh without swoosh.
I will say this. I think y'all might be right on the swoosh part.
Yeah.
At first, I was liking the swoosh more, but the more I see it, the more I'm like, you know what? They don't need this swoosh on here. They don't need it.
So I got a consensus in the car. My mama was like, "Yeah." My mom was like,
"Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. We are being blessed with his presence today. The one and the only Purple Haze himself.
What's going on, fellas?
What's good with you, bro?
Come on, Perp in the building.
What up?
What up? What up?
What's going on, chat?
What up, Perp?
Hey, you just in time for this 25 drop.
What happened?
Dusty Rose dropping at 10 o'clock, but the El Rello Jordan 3s are dropping here at 10 o'clock also.
Yeah, that's a crazy Jordan 3, man. A lot of people are going after it, from what I understand.
Now, they dropped last night on Shoe Palace. I don't know if any pairs are still available on Shoe Palace, but if you guys are looking for a quick dub, I would check there right now because they dropped them like 2 o'clock in the morning last night.
Yeah. But FYI, though, it was a very small amount of pairs, though, so that could also explain the sellout.
Yeah. How you feel about these overall, Perp?
Man, you know what? I like them. I like the quality. I like the build of them. I mean, it's something that we don't necessarily get treated with that often. Would I cop them? No. But I mean, you definitely gotta give recognition where recognition is due. And they put their foot in the creative pot when they came out with these.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good take, Perp. I like them too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, nobody like that swoosh, y'all. Nobody like that swoosh in this car for those Jordan 40s, Chicago.
Nobody likes it.
Everybody in the car like, nah, take the swoosh out.
Hey,
my mom said
quick.
she ain't like the kick. Period. She ain't like the kick.
Here's what's left on Shoe Palace for the Jordan 3 Wellos. Size 4, size 7, size 7.5, size 9.5, size 10, and 10.5 are all still available. So if you are any of those sizes and you want you a pair, you can go to Shoe Palace right now and cop. And that's it. That's what's left on there. So
nice.
Yep. Once again, size 4, size 7, 7.5, 9.5, 10, and 10.5 are all that's left on Shoe Palace. So once again, if you are any of those sizes, you can go on there right now for an easy cop. Easy cop. Perp, any update on this Travis Scott stuff?
Oh man, let me tell you, man, it's been chaotic. It's been controlled chaos. For right now, I'm just gonna be honest with you in the chat. It's not looking good for the home team. It's really not. I mean, we're talking about this thing could get pushed back, anywhere from 1 to 2 weeks, even further out is what my people are saying. However, there's still hope because guess what? At the end of the day, Nike can do whatever the hell Nike wants to do with the sneaker, right? And I think a lot of people keep forgetting that. And with that aspect is there's such an insurmountable amount of hype around this sneaker right now. And I feel like this is a perfect opportunity right now from a marketing perspective to capitalize on that. I mean, we see it right now with the resale prices. Where are the resale prices on these things right now? They're still over 1,000, well over 1,000, right?
Bro, they They had an 11.5 for $5,000 on StockX.
Oh, get off my phone. Like, that's crazy. That should be borderline illegal.
That was the most, but the next cheapest was like $2,000.
Yeah.
You know, and I hate to say it at this point. I followed the money on this. It ain't looking like too much of a dip either. People were predicting, and when I say people, meaning about a month out, this is going to be around a $500-$600 sneaker. Yeah, you can throw that out the window. This is going to go into GOAT status, Grail status, with a very unobtainable shoe at this point.
I agree with you, Perp. I even said earlier that I was guilty of saying, I can see these going down to $400. Nope, this is $1,000 minimum off the rip. $1,000 shoe right out the gate.
Yeah, so, you know, the question is, what does that mean for Nike and Travis Scott moving forward, right? You know, is this foreshadowing, right? Or is this more so a kind of a last hurrah?
Well, I don't know if you heard.
Perp, real quick, no lie. Sniper Kicks got these for $1,400. So right now it's cheaper for you to get it from Sniper Kicks than any other platform at the moment.
Yeah, but you know the thing about Sniper never lies. Is the fact that I hear all these rumors that he mixes in reps with a sprinkle full of the real ones, you know, and so. You know, when you start hearing more and more people say that, like, everybody can't be wrong about the same thing at the end of the day. It is an old expression. So this may be a perfect example of that. So I wouldn't trust it.
Well, we know how rumors are. We don't know, but yeah.
Again. Yeah. Allegedly. I definitely will leave with a disclaimer of allegedly.
Now, Travis Scott himself is on record for saying he would like to have his own building with Nike, and what he sees the future of the Travis Scott brand, like the Cactus Jack brand, is essentially having athletes under his own brand. Kind of like, you know, Jordan brand has Jordan athletes. Kobe's got Kobe athletes. He wants to have Travis Scott athletes.
See, here's where that may fall through. It may fall through because we look at Nike taking a gamble on Travis Scott by giving him his own signature sneaker. And we see the lack of success, of projected success that those sneakers have had so far. Because we're talking about the Phil Jacks. We're talking
Phil Jacks,
we're talking about the Jumpman.
Right, we live.
Jacks. We're live, folks.
It's 10 o'clock, y'all. 10 o'clock.
You know,
and these are not a draw. These are a Leo.
Get him
putting in for him.
Who's putting in for him, chat? Drop them in the chat. Drop them in the chat. The lives are lucky for those that are putting in. Good luck. But yeah, we've seen the subpar success of Travis Scott's signature sneakers. So you really want to say, well, we've given you a beta test. You failed the beta test. Why will we then give you the answers to the full-blown exam? Like, that's just not going to happen. Adidas, on the other hand, is willing to give him a whole damn campus, okay, where he can explore and do whatever he wants to do. Now, is that the carrot that Adidas is dangling in front of Travis Scott? Absolutely. I mean, who wouldn't, right? But Nike has been there, done that, got a T-shirt. And the likelihood of that happening is just very, very, very slim right now. So we'll see how this bakes out over the course of the next few months, obviously, but it's not looking good for Travis Scott.
Now, they are talking about developing the Travis Scott 3 also.
Yep.
You know, like, personally, I don't think he's leaving.
I don't think he's leaving either.
I don't think so. If he's talking like that, where he wants to have his own building, and there's rumors of now the Travis Scott 3 coming out, and you know where he wants to take it.
But again, you know, to your point, whenever you're trying to negotiate, you know, more and more, right? Whether it's more money, more additives, whatever the case may be, the tactics are very, very, very detailed. And Travis is absolutely throwing everything in the kitchen sink out there to kind of make sure that he's getting to the bag. And, you know, we just don't know how this could shake out at the end of the day. I'm with you, Wear Your Kicks. I don't believe he's going anywhere. But at the end of the day, we don't know what could happen at the 11th hour. And we've seen this before with a lot of other people, you know, and we're not going to throw Jerry Lorenzo's name out there because we've been talking about that for the last year or so. But go ahead, Wear Your Kicks. Make your point.
Fear. I don't know if you heard, but Fear of God and Adidas are due to split here very soon.
But it's not a surprise to anyone, though.
I'm just saying.
Another subpar performance from Jerry Lorenzo and the Adidas collab. Like, he did not do the numbers that everyone projected he would going into this partnership with Adidas, and it shows. They should have split last year, but they had to stay together due to contractual obligations. I get that. But yeah, we won't ever see another collab from Jerry Lorenzo and Adidas ever again until leadership on the Adidas side of the house changes.
Also, well, to your point of what you're saying, remember Edison Chen, that's why he wanted to leave Nike, was because Nike said you can be creative, but on these particular silhouettes, to where that's why he wanted to go to Adidas to try to create his own thing.
Correct.
Now, besides the collab he did with Anthony Edwards on the shoe, I ain't heard nothing from Edison Chen. And if y'all don't know who I'm talking about, it's the guy that runs Clot. CLOT. Clot.
Very popular collab brand.
So, you know, besides that, and then they didn't even release the shoe to the public. It was a one-off for Anthony Edwards himself. So there's that.
Yeah. So there are a number of things that are going on out there right now in comparison. But yeah, this whole Travis Scott thing, it's only a small handful of people really know how it's going to shake out. Go ahead, Mr. Think. You got the floor.
Oh, no. It's all good. It's all good. Real quick, finish your thought, Perp. Shout out to everybody who tapped in. I got a dip. I got to go to work. I'm waiting to see those dubs to come out for anybody who went for anything. Always loving this end.
Mr. Think Impossible, don't forget to sub up, chat, if you already haven't, man. It's a heck of a channel.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all. All right, fellas. I'll get at you.
All right, man.
Yes,
all right, man.
Peace.
All right.
I just literally copped the Jordan 40 Dusty Rose. I just copped them, so.
Nice. There we go. There we go.
All right. All right. I'll let y'all go. Yeah, so
do you actually like that shoe, Jay?
You know, I wanted to do something different, man. I just wanted to get a community a different type of review. So, you know what I'm saying? I did it for the community, man. So we'll see what happens. But, you know, maybe might do something with them joints. But I just want to give y'all the review.
Man, his mind got changed on them pink fives when he got them in hand. So you never know. You get him in hand, he may like them. King Biden said Jay buy everything.
Hey, man, I copped them, man. Why not?
Has anybody had those pink fives in hand so far?
Yeah.
No.
No, anybody in the chat. Anybody in the chat got the pink awake fives.
Yeah.
I think it was Rob T. I think Rob T got it.
Yeah.
DT said just double it up on the Jordan 3s, the El Vuelos.
Oh, man. Congrats, brother.
Congrats,
man. You're going to love the quality. The quality on those are superb.
Yeah.
Let's see what sizes are left. Sizes 3.5 all the way up to size 12 are still available. 13 and 14. Sizes 12.5 and 15 are sold out.
Hey, Jay, in the chat.
Got the awakes.
Yeah, what was your QC on them? Did you have glue stains? What was your thought of the quality of them?
So as we wait for that answer, I got a question for the chat concerning this Travis Scott situation.
Ooh.
All right. Now, Rob T said he hit the pink awake fives also.
Okay. Yeah, I said that. I said Rob T hit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So Rob T and Jay Murrow both hit. Hold on a second. Yes, we Jason, we did hear about Puma possibly buying. Excuse me, Adidas possibly buying Puma. If Puma can't get themselves fixed, that's a possibility. Adidas might take them over. Now, real quick with this Travis Scott situation. Hold on a second. Do y'all think Travis himself has seen and heard the chatter about Nigel essentially taking over the top spot? And do you think this is maybe his way of trying to reclaim the crown?
You know what? I don't think his crown has been taken, but I will say it's being challenged heavily. And I will say it's too early in the game right now to say if Nigel has taken over his spot. But what I will say is that he is on a decline and Nigel is on an uptick. You know what I mean? He's just climbing up. And so, listen, you know, with certain things that come high becomes a fall. We already know this. You know what I mean? Like 1 minute you on top, and the next minute, you know, people mind change and they go to something else. So that is a very interesting question, but I do like it. And earlier, where you did mention about like Travis Scott, like, hey, maybe potentially going to like Adidas, you know, being treated better, but not being treated better, but more so in the terms of like, how would it look like? And I think about when we look at Travis Scott having issues of reports, supposedly reports of him having issues with Nike and disagreement in certain things, right? Whether it's because his silhouettes ain't doing right or he wants more control over his own particular collabs with Nike. At the end of the day, when I look at it, like Nike has treated Travis Scott very well. I just think when it comes to a point of when you feel like you're at a certain status, you feel like you're entitled to certain things. And I'll be honest with you, Nike is going to still be here without Travis Scott. They don't need him. Travis really should be grateful and thankful that he's getting an opportunity to get a bag like this. So with that being said, but Nike, again, like I said, Nike got to grab their peanuts, man, and snatch those pairs away from him because we already know what he's doing with those pairs. It's blatantly out in the open, right?
Yeah.
And so this is where the issue comes into play. You know, it's not okay for a corporate member to do it, but it's okay for Travis Scott to do it, if you get what I'm saying.
Well said, Jay. Well said.
You know, and you know, I'm done.
Man, very well said. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, again, you made some very, very spot on points. Nike's going to be here at the end of the day, no matter what, right? And I've said this multiple times on the live. Travis acts like he's just here so he doesn't get fined at the end of the day, right? he's not hands-on at all, right? His team has lackluster drops. Everybody knows trying to hit on the Travis Scott side is like trying to hit the, you know, Mega Millions jackpot, right? You know, it's very poorly run. It's very poorly executed. All of the marketing and conditioning comes from Nike directly on it, outside of Travis popping up at an event half drunk, wearing pink Travis Scott's on, you know, just kind of flash the sneaker. Why would you continue to invest in someone like that when you have so many more hungrier collaborators, i.e. Nigel, Sylvester to come up, that are for the people? He's out there. He's touching grass. He's out there pushing the product. He loves the product. He believes in the product. And more importantly, he's got really incredible feedback from the consumer, right? We see what he did with the Nigel 4s and even the Nigel Sylvester Jordan 1 lows. You know, even people that were naysayers, like myself, he has found a way to win over, just from the quality, just from the way they push the product out, but more importantly, the way that they make the product available. That's what it's going to be all about at the end of the day. I think we're moving from a paradigm shift of kind of that reseller mentality. Oh, it's super hard to get. I want to get it, to the point where people are fed up now. And they just want to put their hands on the sneaker at the end of the day. That's what it's all about, right? Why would you want to go after a sneaker that only a certain 2% are able to actually put their hands on, right? If you want them for toe. We're not talking about the resellers. We're talking about the sneaker enthusiasts, right? So what you do is you begin to alienate your fan base. When I say fan base, not meaning of his music, but of his sneakers. So it's a very slippery slope here that we're kind of treading very lightly with. And Jay, your nipples are in my camera, man. It's very distracting.
Hey, real quick, shout out to John Vaca, copped the Air Jordan 3 Elvelos, size 14. Congrats, bro.
Congrats.
Congrats on the hit.
Salute to you.
Congrats on the hit.
So where your kicks? Real quick question. Not to cut you off, Jay. I apologize.
No, you good, bro.
So if people out there are hitting on size 14s, man, what does that say for the stock numbers?
Well, size 14 had an okay amount. I mean, it's sold out now. Size 14 sold out now. just to be clear.
Because I didn't look at the stock numbers this morning, unfortunately. I've been all
size 14. This is what's left. Size 13's gone, 14's gone, 12 and a half, and 15. They're all gone. 11 and a half, 12 are still there. You know, I'm like contemplating if I want a pair.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. He can't help himself, Chad.
By the way, Dusty Roses are still sitting on Nike app right now. The Dusty Roses are still sitting.
Get ready for them to be moved over to the Nike app in a moment.
No, they are on the Nike app.
Oh, they moved them over already? Okay.
They were all they never released on Sneakers app. It was Nike.
Oh, they didn't
app.
do a Sneakers app. Oh, interesting.
No, Nike app.
This is interesting. All right. Yeah, I've been so detached this morning. I'm all over the place this morning. But yeah, congratulations on those dubs in the chat.
Yep. So I want to say this, man. Like, Chad, I've been driving, so I wasn't able to, like, man, shout out to everybody out there, man. Your boy been driving. I'm doing some family stuff. And definitely want to say salute to everybody out there, man. So y'all ain't know, man, your boy, I'm back in Dallas right now. So
Superfly, pull up!
Yeah, I hit him up. Yeah, I hit him up.
Did you hit him up? Did he respond to you?
No, not yet. Not yet. At least I need to.
You gotta listen. You gotta go down to the Nike store and wait for him.
Yeah, man. You know he comes out of hibernation.
You're gonna pull up to the Nike store at some point. You just gotta wait.
Hey, I was already there. A couple days ago at the Nike store.
Hey, so is it as easily accessible as Superfly makes it look, man, on this video? I swear to God, all them things be sitting every weekend.
I mean, you gotta remember his size too, though. He's like a size 9 or 10, right?
Oh, okay, Littlefoot gang.
Hold on, real quick. Mr. Q, shout out to Mr. Q for a dub on the Air 3 Velos.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Q, salute to you, Mr. Q.
Congrats, sir.
Yeah, congrats, man, on your dub. You know what? Like, it wasn't like no real heat there when I'm gonna drop a video for y'all, man. At that Nike store, it wasn't no real heat going on. There's like a lot of stuff was sitting, even at the JD Sports, at this particular like mall. But hey, man, I'll tell you what, man. Like, honestly, this is a good time, chat. So like, if y'all are really truly, you know, highly interested, you know what I'm saying, in all of these OGs, these sneakers that's dropping, buy what you like, man. Because I'm telling you right now, when the well runs dry, you're gonna be paying crazy resale at some point in time later on down the line. So this is the perfect time to really cop what you want. I'm telling you, this is the perfect time.
To Jay's point, if y'all passing up on stuff, this might be a good day to, you know, do a reach back on something. A bunch of stuff went on sale through JD Sport yesterday. A bunch of stuff was on sale through Champs yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Where are your kicks? Here's a question for actually, you know, where are your kicks and Jay? Here's a question for you both.
Go ahead.
I would love to get your takes on them. So let's just say these Travis Scotts are kaput for today, right?
Okay.
Which, if they haven't dropped by this afternoon, because Travis Scott normally sets those drops for like early to mid-afternoon. If we haven't seen anything by then, it's not going to happen. I'm telling you that right now. However, if they're completely taken off the board, will we see a mass influx of those people that are waiting for the Travis to then roll over next weekend to the Tokyo 5s?
Oh.
See,
domino effect. What are your thoughts?
You know what, bro? I'm gonna tell you right now.
Hell of a consolation prize.
Not only that, it's gonna be even harder to cop the Tokyo 5. Let's just be honest. It's gonna make it even harder, bro. And to your point, wow. To your point, y'all might want to go on feature sneaker politics, and y'all might want to start entering those raffles right now for those Tokyo 5s. I'm just throwing it out there like that because at the end of the day, we know people want the Tokyo 5. But with waiting for these Travis Scotts, and if they push back a week or two on the same week as a Tokyo 5, it's going to be mayhem. Great point, Perk. It's going to be mayhem.
Where your kicks?
Hey, David Bell, I gotta highlight David Bell's comment here because he says something I didn't even think about, and we didn't. You can't open up the vault and think a new model is gonna do so great. Maybe the first colorway, but after that, people are distracted by nostalgia.
Well said.
So here's what I would say to David Bell's comment. I think under normal circumstances, he's absolutely spot on. However, and this is a very small however, we see one aspect, for example, that I would use that completely threw everyone off guard. And this isn't even Nike. That's why I'm saying it's a small example. We've seen what the Pharrell jellyfish are doing right now and continue to do.
Yep.
And it has completely thrown everybody off from a forecasting perspective because no one saw it coming.
I'll let you finish your point. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to pause right there where you kicks because I feel like you're going to say what I think you're going to say, which is going to be a very good conversation. So I'll let you go ahead and cook.
Well, I was going to say that the thing with the jellyfish is that this wave that's been started by, I think it's Balenciaga with the chunky shoe is part of the reason why that jellyfish is doing what it's doing. You know, that chunky shoe from Balenciaga, and there might be a couple other brands that are trying it as well. I think that's got a lot to do with why that shoe's doing so well.
So then let me hop back in. So that's exactly what I knew you were going to say.
Okay.
Which is a very valid and relevant point, right?
Okay, go ahead.
But I think that also the other part about it is the air of luxury that they've kind of launched this sneaker with, right? Especially with Pharrell being the head think tank of Louis Vuitton, right? And all the aspects that come along with that, where they really built this sneaker up to be that Balenciaga equivalent. And how often does that happen where you kick? Not that often, right? Which is why I said I want to use a small example as this retort for that. But at the end of the day, David Bell, you are on par. So if we would, let's just switch over to Jordan now, Jordan brand. If we were to drop a new 3, right? A new 6, whatever the case may be, that we've never seen before, right? Or just a new silhouette in total, it would absolutely fall by the wayside and we forget about it in 1, maybe 2 business days after it dropped because of all the heat that are coming out right now with this ball. The way that they've kicked this ball door open and then knocked it off the hinges, we just have not seen that. And our particular, well, I'll speak for my own part. At my lifetime, I have not seen this happen the way that it's happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think too many people have, especially people that are newer to the sneaker game. You really haven't. So you're in for a hell of a treat, with what's going on right now. And next year is supposed to be pretty crazy as well. Not crazier where your kicks, but, relatively crazy.
So I want to say this, man. And historically, when you guys go back and you look at the Pharrell releases, they always sell out. Let me first say that. Yes, the jellyfish were limited, but at the same time, that jellyfish is super dope. It's a dope kick. Whether your opinion says, hey, it's trash or not, but clearly the masses went on ahead and snagged it. And I told y'all, I thought the jellyfish was fire. Not because it was just like a Pharrell, because it was just something different, a little bit unique with that 3D print, with that 3D, not 3D print, but that 3D look. Fire to me. And Pharrell's are absolutely known for comfortability. So with that being said, we got to look at that aspect as well. So I agree with where your kicks, potentially it's because of Balenciaga, right? Those thick, chunky soles. But to me, Adidas did a hell of a job, and that kick is fire. It looks good. It's not a boring colorway, right? We don't get the same old boring colors. They had a little orange and a little gray, a little black, predominantly white. And I'm just telling you, that shoe was a success. And to your point, yes, the nostalgia always is gonna outlast the newer kicks unless it's just something amazing, right? Like everybody going crazy over still the brick by bricks. Let's just be honest. The community is still talking about the brickies. And if those joints restock, it's only gonna be about 2,000 pairs. So hold your breath, grab what you need to grab because it's gonna be a roller coaster ride when that happens.
Yeah, and a lot of people didn't expect the brick by bricks to go up in a way the way that they did, right? We forecasted this to be around a $350 shoe, early on in the initial process. However, the limit, the availability of it and how it was limited, definitely played a heavy factor into it or whatever. But yeah, right now they're probably about a little over 3,500 pairs that we know about that are in the wild right now on the Nike side of the house that still have not been released. They're sitting there in a warehouse in a dust-free environment, just waiting for Nike to figure out what they want to do, how they want to do it. Going back to your other point, Jay, around the jellyfish, I see John Parham's point too. He kept his jellyfish comfortable too. I had him in hand. You got to have that sneaker in hand to really understand how well crafted and designed it is. It really is.
Yeah.
I haven't had it on toe, but I've had it in hand. Here's the thing about it. There are going to be 3 more models dropping, right, coming up.
Colorways, right?
You said what were your kicks?
Colorways.
Yes.
Colorways.
Yes.
Not.
Yes. I apologize. Colorways. Yes. There are going to be 3 more colorways dropping. How successful those 3 colorways do moving forward will pretty much indicate the success of that sneaker moving forward. Simple as that. And we've seen the first model pop out, right? And then all of a sudden the rest kind of fall by the wayside. And then we've seen a model pop out and do fairly successful. And then the other reiterations around it that come out afterwards are fairly successful as well. We don't know where this is going to stand right now. I honestly feel, and I'm on live as saying this, I honestly feel this is probably going to be the best variation we get of it as far as successful sales go. I think the other 3 that are slated to drop will have more pairs compared to this first one that dropped. Yeah, I hate that colorway. I don't know why. But only time will tell.
So here goes a look at some of them. I know it's a little blurred. Let me see if I can get it to.
No, it looked good.
There we go.
It looked good.
It was blurry on my end, but here we go. Here's a look. So there's I guess a gray. We got a red. We got that green. We got a blue. The original orange. There's a purple, a yellow, another green. I guess a kind of violet color.
Lilac.
Okay. Yeah.
Lavender. Oh, man.
Hold on. I want to highlight some comments here I wanted to get to real quick. David Bell said the only way to counter an open vault is to make it super limited, and that's what's keeping that jellyfish relevant, in my humble opinion. Ohio says, pass on the chunky shoes. I wear a size 13. They would look like yachts on my feet.
Salute, Ohio. Salute, man.
Salute to that one. And last one, King Mighty said jellyfish resale doing good because stock numbers were super, super low. Okay. Listen, overall, I just think that
yellow sneaker Tyler, yes.
Let's go, sneaker. Let's go.
I just think overall, a lot of times we do ask for something new. Nike is giving it to us, and I don't know if it's us or Nike that does something wrong. For example, the Jordan 4 RMs, that Nigel Grandma's driveway, that was actually pretty successful. But then they started to drop like 1,001 different colorways in the shoe. And to me, the mistake that Nike made was actually making a regular Nigel 4. Mistaken that people were like, well, why am I getting these RMs if you're just going to give me a regular Nigel 4 with that Bike Air? So in a sense, they worked against themselves in that aspect.
Where your kicks? Can I say something else too?
Go ahead.
So when you look at it too, bro, there's one also component we're missing. The quality was not the same as those bike airs.
Have you had a pair of Grandma Driveways in your hand?
I had them in my hand, and I'm telling you right now, the quality is not the same.
Okay.
Quality is not the same. So that's, and to your point, them mass producing those other colors, yes, but the quality was just not the same, bro. Was it?
Well, and again, people say they want different, right? And you give different, and it's like, oh, give me the old. And I bring that up because we were talking about, someone made the comment about it's hard for a new silhouette to catch on when you basically are working against opening the vault and all this nostalgia is dropping, right? To that point, I mean, people did like the initial Travis Scott silhouette that came out. What was it? I think the one with the red swoosh did the best, in my opinion. Is that like the most coveted one, quote unquote?
That's correct. University Red one.
Yeah, the University Red. So everyone loved those. Now, I mean, essentially, like, people love those, and I don't know what happened afterwards. So I don't think people necessarily hate the shoe, but at the same time, what does Nike keep doing? They still keep dropping Travis Scott 1 Jordan lows.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, they're working against themselves by you trying to give us something new from Travis and want us to catch on to it, but yet you keep dropping the old that people love. So if you're trying to get them to shift over to something different, you can't keep dropping the other thing because people are going to be like, well, I'm going to just keep going for these Jordan 1 lows. Because I don't know how I feel about this new silhouette, really.
Yep. Mm-hmm. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Absolutely.
Yep.
So if you want somebody to catch on to something new, don't keep giving them what they love. I mean, from a sales standpoint, yes, you want to make money. I get it. But if you're trying to shift the mindset, it's like this, bro. I can't necessarily get with the new joint if I got the old joint hanging around me day in, day out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Facts. Yep.
Okay.
I agree.
The new joint, she gonna be cool for a minute, but she gonna do something wild, and I'm be like, well, the old joint ain't do this to me.
Yeah.
She know what I like. She know exactly where to touch me.
Whoa.
Yo.
Whoa.
But it's true though. Yeah. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
The new joint, she could be kind of shy. She ain't open up to you yet. The old one, you like, man.
I want that old thing back.
So
Chat, look at the excitement on Where Your Kicks face as he tells that analogy.
Hey.
That's over there reminiscing.
But hold on a second. But is my comparison valid though? Is my comparison not valid when I bring it up? Like, just think of it in that aspect. You know what I mean?
No lies were told during that analogy.
And here you go, back down memory lane.
Where Your Kicks, man. Congratulations, sir.
Oh, real quick. Ohio said the Elvelos have moved over to the Nike app. Size 13 and up are available again. There we go. If y'all trying to cop.
It's starting.
Jellyfish has a classic 90s shoe design.
Which one of y'all?
I mean, to that point, all these shoes are basically from the 90s, right?
Yeah.
All these damn shoes that we love are all from the 80s, 90s.
Retro, baby. Full circle moments.
Hey, Chad, I gotta let y'all know, man. I gotta get up out of here, man. I appreciate all y'all, man. I gotta take care of my family stuff, man. So salute to everybody in the chat out there, man. Like, definitely gonna catch y'all on the flip side. You know what I mean? Like, share, subscribe for Thinker content. Oh, you know the mob.
Hey, he muted it down for public.
I know he did. You got a little bit of time, Perp?
Yeah, I got a little bit of time.
All right, cool. Let's see here. A couple comments here. BT said the whole bag of Skittles. I guess he's referring to all the different colorways for the jellyfishes. Let's see here. Yeah, we know, Secret Tyler. We know what color. All right. My only critique with Pharrell's brand and collabs are that they hide behind accessibility and paywalls. I remember nobody saying the streets love ice creams.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, listen, that seems to be the formula. Create something new, call it limited, make people jump through hoops to try to cop, and you have a winner. Essentially,
Yeah.
you have a winner. You know, color on the grandma driveway is what caught the eye of the public. Facts. That deep green colorway they had on there with the bike air on the back, plus the box, the storytelling. Like, not only that, the way they advertised that shoe too.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And that's the thing about the Nigel is Nigel's out there amongst the people. You know what I'm saying? So when the shoe drops, like you have, think of it from this perspective too, right? Perp. People have actually had the opportunity to be in Nigel's presence.
Yeah.
I was going to say something wild. And I caught myself. I was like, let me not say that. I was going to pause. I was going to say reach out and touch him.
Yo.
But be in his presence versus you can't get close to Travis Scott.
No.
You can't get close to Travis Scott like that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, most people would be terrified to get close to Travis Scott because you don't know what the hell he's going to crazy do. He's so erratic.
That you don't know what his bodyguards might do to you.
Exactly. You know? But, yeah. I mean, how often, and this is to your point, with Nigel Sylvester, do you see his bodyguards in frame for any of these events he's out there? He's out there smack dab in the middle of the
he's out riding his bicycle in the streets.
Yeah. You know? And I think that's something that we can all relate to, right? It makes it more relatable, right? More approachable, obviously. And, you know, it's a brilliant marketing tactic because, I mean, you want to feel like you have some commonalities.
Correct.
What you have on your feet. And, you know, he does. Travis Scott has never been that way.
Now, in Travis Scott's defense, he is a much larger name out here than Nigel Sylvester is.
Of course.
So, you know, he has to take those precautions. He has to. As a music artist, you know, being amongst the Kardashians and everything he's got surrounding him, he's got to. You know?
And most people forget about his connection to the Kardashian family on top of that. That's the crazy thing alone.
My man said Travis seemed angry all the time.
Only when he's not on his meds.
King Midas, you asking about my hat? This is just the World Series. Phillies World Series 2008.
Hey, truth be told, Warrior Kicks, when I first got on and looked at it, I was going to comment on your hat. That's actually pretty dope looking hat.
Yeah, I've had this for a while. I just haven't worn it in a minute. Yeah, I've had it for a while.
Yeah, what's the theme on it?
You know what? I have to. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm gonna have to look it up with I know y'all talking about with the color scheme.
Yep.
I got on here. I'll have to look it up.
Jamaican
vibes, Black History Month vibes.
Yeah.
I'll have to look it up for y'all.
I like it though. But yeah, as soon as I hopped in, we kind of got into like straight to it. So, but definitely a dope hat.
My man said, "Do y'all remember the all green diamond turf that was a Christmas drop? All green diamond turf.
Was it a GR?
All green diamond turf. Was there one? Let's see here. All green diamond turf. Let me see. There's a freshwater. I don't know if these are it though. Let's see it. This is what he's talking about. Let's see. This is what he's talking about. You talking about these joints right here? I don't think so. Maybe not. Let's see here. Let me see. I see a couple, like there's an Oregon. I don't know. I don't know of any other all green diamond turf like that. I don't know. You see anything in the comment? What do you say?
No.
No, he said no. That's not it.
Nope. That's why I was like, was it a GR? It was a GR.
He said it wasn't a GR. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't see nothing coming up. Well, look, I listen. Scotty, what's good with you, man? Scotty, the Ghost Rider, what's good? What's good with everybody in the chat, man? Appreciate y'all being tapped in. Shout out to everybody that got doves today on the Air Jordan 3 Abuelos. Shout out to everybody that went for the Dusty Roses. You know what I'm saying? They sold out on Shoe Palace. They gone. Them Air Jordan 3s. They gone now.
Vamoose.
So, you know, will they eventually go off of the Nike app? We'll have to see. Let's see what they show here. I just did a refresh on Sneakers app. Size 12 is out. Size 12 and 13 is gone again.
Restock gone.
11 and a half is there. 14 is there. I don't know. Per my Marjar 3 come and on the box it says these shoes are only valid if you worn to death by you. Posers need not apply.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, last sold today, StockX, my size. Damn.
What? Yeah, I mean those Marjars.
My God.
I'm telling you, man, those Marjars, there were people out, there was a demand for them, but they made such few pairs. And here's the other controversy around that. So did you notice that Sneakers app was going to drop them originally? And then they came back and they said, whoa. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Wait, who said they can't do it?
Tom Sachs. Said
Tom Sachs told Nike you ain't dropping these there?
You can't do that. You know why? Because everything that Rob went through, right, to get that sneaker, he went through a lot of those challenges. You could then go to Sneakers app and hit one button and potentially get that sneaker and circumvent all the other prerequisites to get that shoe that Rob went through. So do you see what I'm saying? That was a huge controversy.
You know what? Hey, shout out to them. Shout out to them for doing that because, if you had to put in that type of work to be online to try to cop a pair, and then Sneakers app just said, here you go, Sneakers app draw.
Yeah, you would have pissed off a lot of people. And so they pushed back on that and they won.
So what's a way the Sneakers app could drop it to maybe make it fair in that aspect?
Well, remember when they dropped that Air Max 1, the Donkey Kong Air Max 1? Remember?
Oh yeah. Okay, you had to do that video game thing. Yes,
you had to do the video game thing. You would have to do something similar, except maybe a little bit more complex.
Remember the for the release of the Jordan 11 Columbias, they had you use the Snapchat cam. Remember? Yep. And you had to like do all that stuff. So there you go. I mean, there you go. Like you could essentially have to complete challenges through the Nike app to enter a draw.
Yeah. I mean, you got to set something up to that magnitude because if not, again, you're gonna piss a lot of people off. Those prices, though, I mean, those are, I knew they were going to be up there, but man, that's 17, 18, 19. Woo!
Hey, shout out to Ohio for that Black History Month. There we go. That's what I thought it was.
For sure.
I thought it was Black History Month.
It's definitely a dope colorway.
I thought it was.
Designed it. I like the badges they put on snapbacks. Well, that's not a snapback, but
this is a
that's fitted. But all my snapbacks have that badge on the side, you know, whether it be World Series 1918.
Oh yeah, you talking about here?
Yeah, right there. Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like it just gives it a sense of like individuality.
Yeah. Yeah. Facts. Yeah, Rob T said I had 1,236 points and I got awarded immediate ship pair in the size I chose.
So Rob, have you put him on toe yet? Is my question. I gotta know because Rob, he's been putting in work from day one.
So and that's the thing. Like they want you to wear those shoes, and apparently they're supposed to look better as you wear them.
Yep.
You know, you're supposed to beat up into them. Let's see here. Sigga Tyler tried to ask us about this before. Is it risky buying a new pair of Tempo Air Moors from 2020? Are they durable sneakers? I like that Bulls colorway.
Listen, what my personal opinion, where your kicks, I'm curious to see what yours is as well. In my experience, once you start getting into like 6-7 years out, right? I wouldn't even do it, chat. I wouldn't even do it to yourself because we don't know how that sneaker's been stored. We don't know what process has gone throughout that 5, 6, 7 year period of time. And you get something, all of a sudden it's crumbling on you 6 months later. It's not worth it, in my opinion.
That's the rub. How was that shoe stored?
Yeah.
You know, the midsoles on those, are those rubber midsoles or are they polyurethane on the up tempos?
It's a good question.
If they're rubber, then he's all right. But if they're polyurethane, it all depends. Let's see. Dot swoosh poly kicks are a cool way to rebrand the Air Max 1. My favorite being the Tomb Raider colorway. Yeah, oh yeah. I remember
that was another challenge.
That was another challenge, the dot swoosh stuff.
Yeah, I think they were the first one, right, to start implementing that challenge, right?
Correct. Remember the dot swoosh Air Force Ones that they put out there?
Yeah, I do.
Who actually copped a pair of those?
Not me.
Who copped I remember they were like blue, and they were supposed to be like not finished or something like that.
Yeah.
Rob T said it really, really nice. And like nothing I've ever owned sneaker wise. I'm a little mad I didn't try and double up and enter the Dover Street, New York.
Yeah, Dover Street, New York. Let me tell you about when Dover Street collab dropped those Air Max ones. I think the Children of Immigrants 3 years ago or something like that. I actually hit on those. Those sneakers are crazy high right now. They're like $800-900.
I remember the Children of Immigrant joints.
I hit on all three.
Did you?
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, I still have them today. You know, it's just it's one of my, because you know me, I'm an Air Max 1 guy.
Oh yeah.
So I had to have those. Rob T, the comment above that, he said he did put them on toe, but haven't worn them outside. They're crazy heavy. They have like 6 carbon plates and react foam. Holy shit.
Damn.
6?
Damn.
Sheesh.
So they feel like ankle weights on your feet. He said they crazy heavy. They feel like ankle weights on your feet.
Those are trainers for real.
Now,
building.
Now hold on a second. Wasn't the Mars Yard supposed to be like some type of representation of like wearing shoes in space though, or something like that?
Yes.
So maybe that's why, because they're supposed to have weights in them when you go, you know, you out there walking on the moon or something.
You're floating away, right?
Yeah, exactly. Sig, what's good with you? What's good? Appreciate everybody tapped in. You need a minimum of 500 points to enter the raffle, so a lot of people didn't bother. Yeah, people are lazy. Some people are lazy, you know, but you put in that work and you guaranteed your pair. So shout out to you for that.
Brought home that dub.
Ooh. Travis should do a okay. To his point, how good did what was the tennis player's name?
Agassi?
No, not him. The other one that was breaking his rackets. Remember he did the commercials with him.
Yeah, that was Andre Agassi.
No, it wasn't Andre Agassi, bro. Not Agassi. The guy, damn, his name is coming to me. Pause. McEnroe.
Oh, Matt, yeah, the hot
Yes.
head of the tennis.
Yes, him. Hit the silhouette. Remember, they did the commercials together.
Yeah,
they did the average when they threw the backward swoosh on what was the name of that damn shoe?
Yeah, we can't forget about tennis's bad boy, the original bad boy.
Correct. If he did, listen, that's not a bad idea because Rodman came out and said, I was the first to do the backward swoosh. That's
Where's
not,
Jay when you need him, right? He'd be somewhere right now.
Yeah, I know. He's probably listening right now like, damn.
Right.
He might hop back on. You never know. We talking about that. Listen, I mean, he does. It'd be dope, though.
Yeah.
It would be dope. The Mac attacks. Thank you, Rob T. Thank you, Mr. Q. Thank you, guys. Yes, the Mac attacks. Facts. So they collabed on the Mac attack. So yeah, if they did a Rodman shoe, hell yeah.
BT Pete Sampras was another hothead. Absolutely. And that's who I was actually trying to think of. I couldn't.
Yeah, not that Pete Sampras was, but
yeah.
But yeah, he preceded Pete Sampras this time.
Yep, because Pete Sampras came last out of those three. I think it was McEnroe first, McIntyre or whatever, and then it was Andre Agassi with that crazy wild ponytail. Jesus Christ!
Speaking of Agassi, did you pick up any of his shoes that they brought back out?
No, I didn't, man. But those things were hard to get, apparently, from what I understand.
No, the Agassis are sitting around.
No, not here in Chicago.
You talking about that original colorway, the original pink and black that dropped last year? No, year before. Yes. Year before last. Yes, those were. But the pairs that came out, like the hot lavas, and there's a blue and orange pair out there right now. Like a lot of them are going under retail.
Were the hot lavas last year or year before last? I can't
remember. Hot lavas were year before last.
Okay. Gotcha.
Then they came out with a similar colorway afterwards. Yeah. Alpha Dad said it too. Hot lavas are the hard to get one. No Hype said it. Yep.
Yeah.
Then they came out with a similar colorway the year before, and now they have a blue and orange pair out.
And see, you're telling me news to me right now. I had no idea. I was just the last one I remember of the hot lavas. They were really hard to get.
Here we go. DTLR has them on sale. Facts.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder why the hot lavas. Well, never mind. That's a dumb question because they were the OGs. But the ones after them, why they didn't do so well?
They did initially, and then they kept releasing pairs.
Okay.
That's why. So anytime you go, I mean, look, even right now, Grape 5s. I saw Grape 5s on sale for $190. I think JD, you keep releasing the shoe, eventually you're gonna put them on sale.
You're gonna flatline them out. And listen, I'm not gonna lie, man, those grapes are still so cold.
You know what I haven't seen restocks of?
What's that?
I haven't seen no restocks on Shattereds.
Well, because they're still sitting everywhere.
I know. But so a Grape 5. Grape 5s are sitting in a lot of places.
I mean, this is true. This is, I haven't really seen too many restocks of the Fire Red 5s either.
Fire Reds? Yep.
Yeah. Interesting. And let me tell you, that's such a dope shoe. I don't know why I didn't dawn on me to do a lace swap to black laces with that. I absolutely love it.
The black laces are a great look in the Black Tongue Fire Red 5s. They
absolutely are. Spot on. And I hate white laces anyway, but
they are. Racer Pink is the other colorway of the Andre Agassis that followed the hot lavas.
See, that went well under my radar.
There you go. DTLR restocked the Fire Reds. Okay.
Did they? Okay.
There's one. DTLR and Shoe Palace are famous for doing a lot of restocks. They are.
A lot. In full sizes.
BT said, I've been rocking my Fire Reds. They just make it. Yeah, listen, that's what I heard about them. Yeah. The more you wear the Fire Reds, the better they're going to look.
Yep. But it's the same style leather as the Grape 5s as well. Same shoe. Same exact shoe. All the way down to the netting.
Now, you missed it yesterday.
What happened?
Mr. Think and Jay have now were done an about face. First, they were saying grape 5s are the better 5, but Jay said he's starting to flip that way himself, but Mr. Think's already there that they think the fire reds are better than the grapes.
Oh, absolutely. I've been saying that from day one.
Really? You're on that train too?
Yeah, I was literally been saying that from day one that the fire reds, I mean, it's Chicago colorway. Come on.
The fire, to me, fire reds are more wearable, but I think the grapes are better looking.
Really? But okay. Let's unpack this for a moment.
Okay.
When you think about, right, the grapes do pop a little bit more. But at the end of the day, though, the wearability goes to the Fire Red 5. You can wear them with so much more.
Correct.
If you do a lace swap on those grapes, let's just say you do turquoise, you do purple, right? You limit the wearability of that sneaker.
You have a point. Yes, you do. You have a point there. You do.
But if you throw the right fit on with those grapes, woo! You got your winner for the night.
And that's where I lean towards with the grapes versus that's what I'm saying. Like, but listen, how many different iterations of black, red, and white sneakers do we have?
I mean, very true.
A ton.
You stick out with grapes for the night as opposed to the Fire Red 5.
Correct.
Absolutely agree.
Correct. Fire Red 5 is better, but nostalgia wise, grapes.
Yeah.
Can't compare to actually you can no hype because those are part of the 4 original colorways that dropped.
The 4 horsemen.
Yeah, they're part of the original 4 that dropped. You know, we got 3 out of the 4 originals. Okay, this year.
They even got the stitching right on the Fire Red 5.
My question is, what do you think the deciding factor was to drop the black tongue instead of the silver tongue Fire Reds?
The consumer. Nobody wanted the silver tongue. People shunned the silver tongue. People were pissed off about the silver tongue when it dropped. They wanted the black tongue way back when they gave it silver.
Really?
Absolutely.
I did not know the silver tongue was not liked like that.
No, because Jordan never wore the silver tongue.
Did Jordan ever wear the grapes? That's a good question. No, he did not.
No,
he did not.
Nope. You wore the hell out of those Fire Red 5s though, in multiple games.
Yeah. Oh, the black tongues. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Like I saw him play in person with those Fire Red 5s. So that's nostalgic right there, if nothing else.
Will they bring back the black grapes? Ooh.
Oh, they will. 2027.
Speaking of which, bro, 26?
Crazy.
They going crazy with 26.
Crazy.
Now, we haven't necessarily had an A-bomb drop for 26 as of just yet. We've gotten a lot of pairs that obviously shake the Richter scale. You know what I mean? Like, in my opinion, the white metallic 5s, the Wolf Gray 5s, those Laker 4s, Toro Bravo 4s, True Blue 3s. You know what I mean? They move in the Richter scale.
Those True Blue 3s are definitely the latest to really shake up everything right now.
Listen, that will complete the Jordan 3 pack for me.
But you've been putting that out there from day one, though.
Oh, the True Blue 3s for next year? Yeah, I did. I was.
You're on record.
I was like, ain't no way they not giving us them for next year.
Yeah, you've been on record for that one.
Now, do you think they just give us a retro, or do they give us like reimagined vibes on them?
BT, we're talking about on court. Sorry, we should have specified. What was your question? Where are your kicks?
Reimagined vibes or a regular retro for True Blue 3s?
No, you better give us a regular retro. Stop playing in our faces.
Oh, so if they hit you with the white cement reimagined treatment, it's a no for you.
Not saying it's a no, but I'm just saying I'm not going to be all the way happy. You better give us a full-blown retro. for that one. Okay.
You need white midsoles.
I need white midsoles. I need gray midsoles.
Chat, what do y'all think? We need all white midsoles for the True Blue 3s, or would y'all be mad if they hit it with some of that white cement reimagined treatment? How would y'all feel about it? Let us know in the chat. Let's see here.
I reminds one of those.
When will Reebok get in the retro game? That's a good question.
Yeah.
Listen, the Iversons are out there. Shaqs are out there. I did hear that Angel Reese dropped 3 colorways and they all sold out allegedly. So shout out to Angel Reese and her release. Where's Jay at? Because I know Jay would be on here right now. Even though he won't buy a pair, but that's a conversation for another day. He won't buy a pair yet, you know.
Yeah, we'll put a pin in that one and definitely revisit that one because I want to.
That's the conversation for another day. All right, so look. They hit us with the treatment on here. You mad at this?
But are those are the official?
Now these no, they're not.
Okay, well then
this is an old pair. Look at that hang tag.
Yeah,
that's an old hang tag. You know we don't get those hang tags no more unless it's like from Alma Meniere.
Yeah, the thick ones. Pause.
But you don't like that. You don't like that the yellowing.
Man, listen. So here's the thing. I don't not hate the yellowing. Okay, I don't mind it at all. Actually, however, there's certain retros where I feel like they should just be released out of the capsule. Right? Don't give us a reimagine. Don't give us a frosting. Right, of the modern. Give us exactly what we remember from 10 years, 12 years, 15 years ago. That's what the people want. The people want the True Blue release that we got. What was it? 10 years? It's been 10 or 11 years now. I can't remember. 10 years ago. That's what the people want. Simple as that. Listen to the consumer. Give the consumer what they want, and they want the time capsule True Blue 3s. We don't want frosting. We don't want cherry on top. We don't want a little razzle dazzle. We don't want any of that crap. We want the capsule version. Frozen moments.
He said that age makes me think of the Sale 3 2.0s.
Yeah. I mean,
Ohio, I don't know if you saw my video on those, but all that color, even the age midsole has
significance.
The significance to that color that they put on the midsole.
Yep.
The significance to that color. It's not just they didn't just age it. So go ahead. What did you want to say?
It's a very robust story, and Wear Your Kicks did a very good job of breaking it down color by color by color by color. And a lot of sneaker tubers have not taken the time to break it down the way that Wear Your Kicks did. So if you missed that video, circle back, spin the block, do whatever you need to do and see it. And it'll make so much more sense why the Soul 2.0 is like that.
Yeah, there's a whole history behind every color on that shoe. Everything. And I think it was you, Perp, that told me the ribbon that the shoes are wrapped in.
Correct.
When you open the box is actually the ribbon that the gold medals came on.
Yep.
So shout out to you for that piece of information. I didn't realize that, but it made perfect sense as soon as you said it.
It tied in perfect to the story that you painted when you did your video on it.
Alpha Dad said those come on the Air Tech challenges. Yes, they do hit you with they do give you that bigger hang tag on those. But in terms of retros are concerned, like we don't get hang tags like that on the retro. I don't know why they're not consistent with that. Like, why is it on the retros we get like that thin
yellow
hang tag?
Orange. Yeah, I said yellow.
And like on the Air Techs, they give us like, the old school version. That means they got like a bunch of these hang tags sitting around somewhere that they could just throw on the shoes if they wanted to. And then they don't even give us a chain on all of them. They give us a little strip of plastic.
Yeah, that's so disrespectful.
If
you're going to give us the experience, give us the full experience.
David said, "Let me ruin my own shoe, please. Stop aging my kicks." Someone else said they better not age these shoes.
I'm telling you, people want the original. They want the OG.
Yeah, like color wise and all that. So, but we liked it on the white cement threes. Why did we like it so much on those? And I will say, they do it a lot. So to that aspect, that's probably what it is.
A lot of people argue they've run it into the ground and it's run its course, you know. And again, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I feel like you shouldn't do it with every sneaker, right? Every once in a while, you can toss it in there on a go, and it worked well with the white cement threes. Well, I'm not gonna lie about that one, but don't do it for every single retro. Like that's crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
You just you make it perverse at that point. We don't want it.
47 said, just my opinion, Nike open the vault was crazy and maybe not a good idea, but they should have made every shoe numbered only 2,300 pairs. This would have made it special. Yeah, they could have, but when you consider a lot of these shoes that are dropping, we haven't seen in 10 plus years, they're giving you an opportunity to cop this shoe. Like a lot of these shoes that drop this year, I wasn't able to get when I was younger. So I'm taking advantage of it. And Nike's giving people ample opportunity to cop the shoe now because, I mean, look, the next anniversary is going to be the 50 year, right? In 10 years. Now, what's the 50-year anniversary going to look like? I don't know at that point what they could do for a 50-year anniversary of Jordan Brand, you know, but they dropped a lot of us. They dropped a lot on us, you know, for the 40-year.
Yeah, I think we're going to get to a point where Nike is going to run out of retros to retro, and they're going to be kind of left to their own devices to figure out, well, what happens when the well runs dry, right? What do we really have to stand on from a creative design perspective? And that's, go ahead.
But you're just talking about with Jordan Brand, because when you think about it, like next year, they're dropping Air Bacons are coming out next year. They're, you know, the thing is like we all think about the Jordan retros, but I think they were testing the waters with bringing back the Deons, and the Deons have done well. So they're like, okay, Deons have done well.
But you know, the Bacons have been around forever, though. That's not
the last time we saw Bacon was, I think Supreme actually dropped an Air Bacon collab.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as like the original Air Bacons that, what was it? I think it was Tim Hardaway wore.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Tim Hardaway. We haven't seen a retros of those in a very long time. Very, very long time. They got those. They could come out with the Gary Paytons. They could bring back Barry Sanders. They bringing back Griffey's again next year with the Clearwaters.
Oh, I remember my Griffey's. But see, my point was, though, what happens, though, when we go through all of these cycles and they go through and they tap the vault for everything? What's left for Nike to stand on at that point is my question. They're going to be forced to come out with better designs, better ingenuity, better ideas around sneakers. You know, you can only do retros for so long. Nike's only been out 50 years.
You're right. And the thing is
Bo Jackson, yeah, that's another good one.
Bo Jackson's, yep. Here's the thing too, though, Perp. Like, you're right. Nike's only been out 50 years, but let's flip the script. Let's go to Adidas. What are the shoes selling like that for Adidas? Sambas, shell toes, shoes that they created these silhouettes how many years ago?
Yep.
And now here we are in 2025, and those are the main shoes that still keep selling. A shoe that was designed decades ago.
Mm-hmm.
So in Nike's defense, Adidas has been around longer, and it's still a shoe that they created before Nike created their stuff that mainly still sells.
Very good point, but here's where I'll counter it. Well, when you think of the catalog of Adidas versus Nike, there's no comparison. You know, that's all. Oh, did we lose you?
There we go.
There you go. So when you think of the comparison between Nike's catalog versus Adidas's catalog, it's night and day. You only have a handful of things, right? And you just named them right there for Adidas. The shell toes, right? The Sambas, the things that moved the 80s and they moved the 90s, right? Full circle moment for them. For Jordan brand, man, like how many Jordans do we have?
40.
Right. You know what I mean?
40.
So 40 versus like a handful of like 3 or 4 for Adidas. You know, I mean, you don't have a choice but to revert back to the old school days. You know, but when you have a catalog of 40, and that's just for Jordan brand. We're not even talking about Nike at this point, right? Just Jordan brand, right? We if you want to combine Nike and Jordan brand, we have over 120 different flavors for Nike and Jordan brand versus 3 or 4 for Adidas. It's easier to just really put all your eggs in one basket on retros. But Nike and Jordan brand, man, that's what sustained them for 50 years almost. Well, 40 years.
All right, so real quick, I went to Complex. Well, this is what came up for Complex, right? They ranked 33 of the best Adidas of all time. Right? Look what number 33 is on the list. The year it came out, 1976.
Jeez.
Right? That's that one.
Chad, who was around in 1976?
I don't even remember these. The Y3s, 2013.
Nope.
You see them bringing that back? I don't think so. Adidas Matumbos, 1993.
I absolutely remember these.
Let's see here.
We hated it.
Raf Simmons. I don't remember these. 2017. Now look at this one. Adidas SL70, 1972. This looks like something they still put out.
Yeah. It's got that Samba stamp all over it.
You know what I'm saying? Adidas T-Max. I think these would do absolutely nothing if they brought these out right now. They would.
Jay was around. He was born in 72.
Adidas ZX Fluxes.
Pass.
Adidas Micro Pacer. 1984. 2003. Now look, this is like a high top shell toe. Adidas Grand Slam 1984. This looks like something they put out now.
I remember none of these.
Adidas EQT 1993. I remember these. Adidas Top 10. Now I've seen these in Adidas Outlet. I've seen these.
Yeah, I remember when these.
Look at the year. 1979.
People were rocking these in 88, 89.
I remember these.
Yeah.
I remember these. These are. Let's see what else we got. Who the hell was wearing these joints? Who the hell was wearing these?
One girl you had a crush on in science class in 5th grade.
The Yeezy Boosts. Well, I mean, we know the Yeezys, the AE1s.
Yeah,
they got on here. You know,
Yeezy should be excluded from this conversation.
They should be. Kobe's. Here we go again.
Yep.
Adidas Campus. This looks like the Samba. It's 1980s.
It's all reiterations of the same damn design.
And that's my point. The Dublin. That's my point. Pharrell Adidas. You know what I'm saying? Like these the shoes that sell like that these are easily recognized because you still see them today.
Yeah.
Why? Because these are the ones that are still actually selling for them.
Because that's the only leg they have to stand on, to your original point. And
you know what I mean? Like the thing is with Nike, if you took away Jordan brand, you look at Nike's catalog. Nike's got a crazy catalog of shoes.
Very robust.
Not named Jordan brand. You know?
Rob T said, bring back the Converse Grandma Ma's, Larry Johnson. Man, those were the good old days. I remember those commercials. There was a story behind why he never, why that never went any further, that whole campaign, or why he ended up in a dress and all this other stuff. It was a very interesting story.
Oh, there was a story. Speaking of story, you know, I think Amazon or Netflix is supposed to be putting out a documentary on Allen Iverson.
I think it's Prime. Yeah. No. Netflix. Sorry.
Netflix. Yeah.
Yep.
They're supposed to be putting out yeah.
I can't wait to see that one because that is pretty well. Did you know that Allen Iverson dated the Brat back in the day?
I think they went to prom together or something like that.
No, like they dated as adults.
Oh, did they?
Oh, yeah.
The Brat. Yes. I do remember that.
They never told the public though.
I do remember that.
Like things were serious where like they were talking marriage and everything. It was crazy.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
I do.
That Chicago roots right there.
Yeah, like listen, as I stated before, man, you take away Jordan Brand, Nike's catalog, because you got to think like there's Nike's basketball lines not named Jordan Brand, and say what y'all want, but there's a lot of coveted pairs out there from LeBron that people would want to rock. There's pairs out there from, you know, Jason Kidd that people love. There's pairs out there from, you know, a lot of the Dwayne Wade's. Like, come on, man. Like, there's lots out there that people wanted to rock like that from Nike.
Yeah.
You know, you think about the old Vince Carter shoes, Penny Hardaway's. You know what I mean? Like Nike's line is crazy. The Air Max lines that they have, the Kobe's, you know what I'm saying? Like Nike's bag is deep when it comes to the shoes that they could put out there. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say this. Let's just say they said, you know what? We ain't doing no retros for a couple years. And then brought them back. Do you realize the frenzy they would create with that? The frenzy they would create. Tokyo 5 is going to do some numbers or going to get the undefeated 4 treatment. I don't know if we're going to get a lot of pairs of these Tokyo 5s like we did undefeated 4s. I think here's the thing with the undefeated 4. This is a one and done situation. A one and done situation with the undefeated 4s, in my opinion. I actually saw a couple celebrities wearing those Jeremy Scott 2 chains, and Wade being first to come to mind. Okay. I like the Kobe Adidas with the American flag. Apparently, they're going to be dropping this summer. Probably. I mean, I know Adidas keeps putting out their Kobe shoes, but I don't know how well the Kobe Adidas retros they put out there are going to do like that. You know, I was 1 year old in 1976. Yeah, I mean, look, to everyone's point, like besides Kobe's, besides like, you know, some of the SB dunks out here and some of these shoes, I mean, we keep buying shoes that were designed 30, 40 years ago. And all they do is switch up the colorways, materials, you know, reshape some of the shoes to make them look more like the originals. As much as we want different, we so stuck in our ways of the old stuff that they would essentially have to remove the old stuff and only put out the new stuff for us to essentially catch on to it, in my opinion. To me, that's the only way it's going to work. But from that standpoint, think of it too. We are, a lot of us late 20s, 30s, 40s, some of us even older than that. Some of y'all out here seen multiple iterations and had a lot of these different OG colorways. Me, myself, I couldn't get them when I was younger. So them bringing these out, like for me, this is great. This is great. And the fact that you don't necessarily have to fight over these shoes to cop a lot of them too. You can just go get them in peace. Now, your one-offs, like your brick by bricks, yeah, I get it. People have been picking up these Jordan 40s. They have been. And the Jordan 40s are supposed to be super comfortable, y'all. Jordan 40 is supposed to be super comfortable. Let me do a check-in real quick on the Travis Scott website. Let me do a check-in real quick. All right. Nothing's changed on the Travis Scott site. It's all still the same page. What time it is? 11:17. Nothing's changed on here. It's all still the same. It's all still the same. Let's see here. What else we got? Nobody can name a popular pair of non-Tinker Nikes. Go ahead and try. I'll wait. So that's when the Jordan 40 comment came out.
Yep.
Nobody can name a popular non-Tinker Nike.
I mean, shoot, he did most of the.
He did
most of the series.
A popular non-Tinker Nike.
Did he do the? He did the sixes, right? I can't remember. I think he did.
I think he did everything from threes to.
And then he did the 11s, and then he did
11s,
17s, 18s.
Who did the 12 and 13s?
And that wasn't Tinker. Let me see. Hold on, because
it had to have been, right, because of the paw print on the 13s.
Hold on, chat. Don't nail me to the cross of
Here we go. Phone posits. Hold on a second. Okay. Here's. Let's do this. All the shoes, Tinker Hatfield design.
Okay, so he did 3 through 10, through 11, as well as the Air Jordan. I don't read Roman numerals. What's XX?
All right, here we go. I got it.
Okay.
I got a list here. Power the internet. We're going to go through these. All right, number 30. Here we go. We got the Air Jordan 28s. Did not know this was a Tinker Hatfield design.
I did. But
okay. Tinker Hatfield's 30 greatest footwear.
Uh-huh.
All right, here we go. The Air Jordan 28s Tinker Hatfield. All right. Nike Zoom Vapor 9s.
I didn't know that one.
Okay. Air Tech Challenge 3s.
I knew that. Most people.
I think he did the 2s also. I think he did the 2s and the 1s. Random rankings. Are Travis being delayed? We don't know. We heard maybe around 12 o'clock the Travis Scott website could have the password page up. We'll have to wait and see. Nike Air Moabs.
Yep.
When's the last time these came out? I feel like these would actually do well if they brought them out.
Ah, man, it's too long for me to remember.
I think if they dropped these, they would actually do well. They look like something you could rock today. No problem.
In today's sneaker climate, they would absolutely do well.
Yeah. The Moabs. Okay. Next. The Jordan Truner.
Never even heard of that.
Although Jalen Hurts was wearing a red pair that looks something similar to these. A new Jordan shoe. It might be these.
On field or on pavement?
Yeah, he had them on feet walking into the first game they had against the Cowboys. Or he showed up to training camp, and I'm one of the two. Anyways, moving on. Nike HTM 2 Rum Boot Low. Did not know these were from him. I don't even remember seeing these.
First time for me.
Here we go. Air Jordan 23s.
Yep. Knew that.
A shoe that people are wanting to come back.
Yeah, I've heard quite a lot of buzz behind it. Absolutely.
Mr. Q said, I'm copping Moabs, got the low. Okay.
Yep.
David Bell said they're rebranding the Truner. See, that's what I thought. I knew it because Jalen Hurts has something on like that. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. What else we got? Nike Air Oscillets.
Yep, I knew that.
I don't remember these at all.
You don't remember these?
Nah, P. Sampras. Okay. P. Sampras were. We were talking about P. Sampras earlier.
Yep.
Here we go. Air Tech Challenges.
Yep, 2.
Now you can see the design of like the Yeezys in here, some Jordan 4 in here. You know what I'm saying? Like you can see it a little bit. Air Jordan 23s. Yep, I knew that. 20s, sorry. Someone said it in the chat. BT said the Air Jordan 20s were from Tinker. All right, that's a 21. Nike Zoom Talarias. I don't know about this colorway in particular, but I feel like they could bring these back and they might do okay. In a limited number.
I was about to say, you definitely can't make that a mass GR.
Nah. It'd have to be a limited number.
And you would have to tie collab to it too as well. Give it a little bit of razzle dazzle.
Hirachi highs.
Yep.
Okay. Nike Air Safaris.
Yep.
Now, they just tried to put this colorway on a Devin Booker. I don't know how they did, but
oh my God.
They tried to throw this colorway on a pair of Devin Bookers.
When are we going to be fed up with the Devin Bookers here?
But they keep putting out colorway after colorway.
It should have been retired 2 years ago.
Here we go. Nike Air Hirachi trainer.
Yep.
I don't think these would do too well if they brought these back.
Trainers compositely have not done well over the course of the last 4 years.
And maybe that's why the Travis Scott shoe hasn't done that well. Travis Scott's on record for liking trainers.
Yeah.
Which is why they designed it like that. But people don't necessarily like it. Air Jordan 14s, well, we knew that.
Yep.
We knew that. Nike Air 18, they just brought these out not that long ago.
Yep. I think it's a dope sneaker. That's just me.
Rob T, the Infinite Archives, they gonna do numbers.
Oh, yes, they are.
There ain't gonna be a lot of pairs out there, but they're gonna do well.
Well, typically for 17s there aren't though. So
he said they dropped the Bookers every man. I need a pair of these. I need this colorway.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I need this colorway, bro.
Oh my God.
I need this colorway. I need a pair. Listen, I got a pair. Now, granted, the He Got games they're coming out with next year are gonna be lows. So I said, good. I don't need them. Give me these though. I need me some bread Jordan 13s. So now we just getting into the J's. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Nike Air Raids.
Yep, I knew about the Raids.
Ooh, how would these do if they came back out?
Raids would actually do some decent numbers. I promise you that, because there's a demand for them out there.
As is, or do you think they need a redesign or maybe going a little bit lower?
Nope, as is.
Okay.
As is. Don't change
Okay.
what you think. Yep.
Okay. We know about the Jordan 5.
Mm-hmm.
And coincidentally, look, they showed a silver tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Air Jordan 6, we know about those. The Bo Jackson joints.
I didn't know he designed that.
Yeah, I did. Well, it makes sense with the air unit, the visible air unit.
Yeah, but yeah, I didn't know he was. Oh, learn something new every day.
Let's see it. Nike Air Max 90s.
Come to Papa.
Air Max 90s.
Pause.
Yep, we got Bo Jackson fans in the chat. Yep.
Yeah.
What else we got? Nike Air Hirachi, the lows. I had a pair of black and white Hirachi lows.
The lows, yeah. How's the comfort on them?
Oh, they were good, man. They were real good. And I liked, I liked that the outsole was a little wide. Like the pair I had, it was a little wider than the actual shoe itself. So, I worked out in those a lot. Like they were good. They were a good training shoe. Not long distance running, but good like training shoe, like doing plyometrics and
weights
and stuff like that.
Yep.
Let's see what else we got here. Obviously, the Air Jordan 4. Nike Air Trainer 1s.
Nope.
They came out with a colorway not too long ago in these. And they did all.
Wasn't it 22 or 23?
I thought it was last year. It was like gray with a green swoosh or something. Anyways, wow. Do I need to say? Come on. I mean, come on with this. The Air Max. Come on.
Let's go.
Now, if they announced, hold on a second. When did the original Back to the Future movie come out?
Wasn't it late 80s?
Was it? Hold on a second. Original Back to the Future movie came out when? 1985.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Damn, they could have dropped these for the 40th anniversary of the original movie. But wait a second. He didn't wear these until the second one, didn't he?
Right.
It was in the second one.
Where they went to the future of
correct.
Yeah.
And it was, what year was it? 2003? What year did they go to?
I can't remember the year, but they had the Cubs winning the World Series in it.
All right. Yeah, okay. So the first one, he went 30 years into the past. That's right. Okay. 1989. So we have 4 years for the 40th anniversary of Back to the Future 2. How dope would it be if they dropped these?
2015.
Okay.
Wow.
How dope would okay, so here go the original movies, right? 85, 89, 1990. But it was 1989 where he wore
those with the hoverboard.
Yes. Bro. Imagine 4 years from now they bring these back out.
So check this out. What do you think retail will be on them?
Oh my God. 500. 500. At least 500.
500 out the gate. Retail.
500 out the gate. 500 out the gate. Now, it would be dope, right? Is if I know they won't give us the actual hoverboard, but let's just say, kind of like they did with the KD Nerfs. Remember how they had like the little Nerf basketball and basketball in there? Yep. What if they gave us like a mini version of the hoverboard in the boxing with these shoes?
Special packaging, give us a levitating hoverboard.
Correct. And the special packaging right here, the cover, the cover of the Back to the Future 2 movie. That could be special packaging.
Yeah. Oh, that box would be sick.
Man.
The box would be sick. Wait a minute. David Bell said it was the first movie. Are you sure, David?
No. Listen, I just read it.
Yeah, it's the second movie because they went into the future on the second.
Yeah. Listen, it says here is accident in Back to the Future, which is the first one. He was accidentally sent 30 years into the past.
Right. Because I remember as soon as he put on those sneakers in the second one, you look up and you see the mural of the Chicago Cubs winning the World Series.
Correct.
Damn, I'm old. I can't remember. Bro, the fact that this came, oh my gosh. Where does time go?
See, in Back to the Future 2, it follows Marty McFly as they travel from 1985 to 2015 to prevent his former son from tarnishing the name. Because that's when he had the book
Yep.
And
The
they had,
almanac.
like 30 years of winners. And so remember, Brock finds the time machine, goes to the future. No,
goes to the
goes
past.
to the past.
Yep.
And gives it to the past. And then in the future,
he's rich.
Correct. Because remember, it showed Brock working for Marty McFly's family.
Yep. As an old man. Because it was a farmer's almanac or something like that.
Singer Tyler, I did see the Nike Pegasus, the Philadelphia Eagles joints. Yeah, they got them for all 32 teams.
Yep.
They do.
But guess what was the first team to drop with them, though, that they put out there? Chicago Bears. Even though that's not really
they?
Brag about.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. All right. Let's finish this up real quick. We got the mags, the Air Max 1.
Come to Papa.
You know, Air Jordan 11s. We know that. Air Jordan 3.
But see, okay, let's pause on that for a second. I hate that they put the black cement on this, which I get why they did it. They should have put those Tinker 3s up there, though, man. Come on. How could you not put the Tinker 3s up there?
Well, because he created these before the Tinker. Remember, the Tinker 3s are supposed to be like paying homage to Tinker.
Right.
But this is what he originally designed, was the regular 3s. And mind you, listen, let's keep it a bean right now. This shoe, not only did it save Jordan Brand, it saved Nike overall, to be honest with you. Because if you guys go back and watch the movie Air, Nike was like in the freaking gutter in comparison to the other shoe brands out there.
Yep.
Adidas was destroying everybody essentially.
Ace Boom Coon. Yep.
Had it not been for this shoe right now, this shoe right here, this is what kept Michael Jordan with Nike.
Yeah, because he was gone.
And eventually led to Jordan's own brand under Nike. And the influx of other athletes who wanted to be associated with Nike down the line. Had it not been, this shoe right here saved that entire company.
Tinker saved that entire relationship.
Correct. Mind you, Tinker Hatfield was a building design engineer that they brought in to make a shoe.
Yep.
Go figure.
Yeah.
Go figure.
It was a far reach. And it wasn't due to relationships or existing or previous. It was just them like saying, we got nothing else left. Let's either swing for the fence or go home. And they swung for the fence by bringing in Tinker. Tinker had some very provocative and wild ideas, and they let him have full creative, artistic flow. And we see what we got today.
Her Tinker 3s were a sample, but Mike wanted to use his own branding.
That's true. That's true.
That is true. Okay.
That's 100% true.
Yeah. Well, remember they put the Nike swoosh on there.
Yep.
So now they're talking about coming out with those Travis 3s that are essentially supposed to have a reverse Nike swoosh. Could they do a Tinker Travis Scott collab?
I mean, could they or would they?
Would they?
Hell no.
Okay, why not?
Because Tinker's not going to soil his pristine reputation and architectural ingenuity by doing a perverse collaboration with. Listen, when you think of Tinker Hatfield, right? You think of timelessness, right? You think of iconic, right? When you think of Travis Scott, do those two words ring true? Oh, you know what the answer is.
To your point, Tinker Hatfield did not create the Jordan 1. To your point. And that's the only essentially Jordan retro he's been doing. So we were rumored, remember it was a rumor we're supposed to get the 7s. Now it's rumored that the 3s have been a rumor before, but now it's starting to pick up steam again.
Man, my University Reds, man, I love them. Those are one of my favorite 3s ever, and they're so damn comfortable.
Listen, the how do y'all out there feel if they brought back Tinker threes with the swoosh on there? How would y'all feel about them?
I'm telling you, man, instant sellout. Instant sellout.
He said it's already a collab to an extent if it's on a Tinker sneaker. In a sense, yes. I see where you're going with that. Do you think Jordan's releasing now is trash? No. No. Because a lot of this stuff releasing, I couldn't get back then. So, hey.
Wow. David Huntley said those were trash. That's
he didn't like the Tinker 3. All right. I mean,
you know, not for everybody, that's for sure. Respect.
Respectfully, you know what I mean? Like, do I ultimately like the swoosh on there? I don't know how I actually feel about the swoosh on these threes, to be honest with you.
Man, it's so damn hard, man. Pause. When you see him in hand, you know.
I had a pair in hand. I picked up a pair from my guy out in Arizona. There was a shop here in Florida that had a pair of it was like a wheat color. Actually, there they go right there.
Okay.
This pair in particular, I picked up for him from a shop here near me. They look, not only did they look good as is when I went to go see them, they had them for like $200 or something like that. I got them, cleaned them, you know, used some of that mink oil from Rejuvenator on there, cleaned them up, sent them to them.
What's the promo code?
WYK26. Save yourself 10% off that Rejuvenator price, man.
Let's go.
Especially that mink. I love that mink oil. Mink oil and horsehair brush. Y'all need it. But that was the exact pair.
And they look so good at hand. I only have the University Reds, but I wanted those cements as well. Those cements were hard to find, though. Very limited pairs.
Mr. Q said the wheat and the ducks are nice though. They do look good. I do like this pair.
Yeah, the ducks.
I do like the way these look. Oh, over the rest of them, this one's all right, but that's my favorite. I would say right now, looking at them.
Yep.
The Justin Timberlake man in the woods. Oh yeah, that was another one. Oh, that's these. Let's see. I think probably better without the swoosh. I'd rather my man said I'd rather the Fusion Jordans. So my man like the 312 Legacies, the Spizikes, the 6 rings.
Listen. Why is everybody giving the 6 rings so much crap, man? They were like, man, Jordans, man, come on. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah. The 6 rings.
On the 6 rings.
Man. Look, the 6 rings don't look horrible. It's I don't know what it is about them. Because I've seen people actually have them on feet like that.
Yeah, I have too.
They don't look bad on feet. But I look at them, I'm like, but I have 6s, I have 13s. Do I need to mash them up and wear them too?
But I mean, think about it, man. It's kind of like a slippery slope. If you like Spizikes, I mean, 6 rings isn't too far off.
Listen, but okay. But the Spizike, technically, remember the Spizike High was a hit for a while. When were the 6 rings ever really a hit like that?
Not to my knowledge, ever.
You know, the 6 rings were never really a hit. Mr. Q said those mutations are bad. Now, look, I like Spizike. Listen, I like Spizikes, and not for nothing, I still want me a pair of them Shattered Backboard 312 Legacies. I like the way they look. I like the way the Shattered Backboard 312 Legacies look. Y'all may not agree with me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know, like I'm keeping a bean out here. I like the way these look. I do. I like the way they look. I'm trying to find me a pair. You know,
I wonder what the pricing of those would be.
He like 150 or something like that. I don't know.
Not too bad.
What's these joints going for? Let me go product details real quick. Let me go product details.
Now, Bart said they're prior to him. David said the same.
145.
John said 140. Oh, 145. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
okay. Couple of y'all like these. Yeah. I listen. I think they look good, man. I do. I think they look good. I really like the way. Damn, there's no more pictures of these. I do.
You know, a long time ago, I did a customization Jordan 1 low shatter backboard.
Jordan 1 low. Okay.
2.0. And I got a lot of good feedback on it, and I got a few custom orders on it as well. I did the 2.0, right, with the waxy
the starfish.
Yeah.
Does Jordan 1 shatter backboard low?
So the Jordan 1 high 2.0 with the waxy patent leather.
Jordan 1 high 2.0.
Yep.
Shattered. Hold up. Where them Jones at? I know which ones you're talking about. The ones that are like the Chicago one color blocked.
Yep.
Hold on.
So I did a low version of that, and man, people went nuts over it. I still have a rough sample pair. I'll take a picture and send it over to you, but drop it in the chat. But yeah, man, it was a lot of good feedback. I think I had about 6 different orders for that to
really
put them up and get them out. Yeah, and this is during COVID. This is back in 2020.
Why is every shoe but the? Oh, here we go. Oh, they're not calling these that though.
Yeah, no.
They're calling these the reverses.
No. We're talking about the black.
Oh, the black. Those are 3.0s.
Oh yeah. You know, I don't know why I just said 2.0. I'm my brain somewhere else. There we go.
You don't want these ones.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, those weren't nearly as popular as the 2.0s, obviously. But you know, you still see a lot of them out there in the wild today. So I did a low Jordan 1 low version of that. Matter of fact, let me shoot you a picture real quick. I'm sure I got them in archives.
All right. Dub Zeros could have been a late number Jordan. Maybe. The 312 is a great shoe. Speaking on that, why does Nike sue all their old partners except for Nego? Because Nego's still doing shoes with them. That's why. And listen, the thing with Edison Chen, because I know they suing him right now. I think he allowed somebody to backdoor a bunch of his shoes, like, and openly let it be known that he let it happen too. If those were just Nike trainers, they would be better disassociated with Jordan. I grabbed 9 pairs of those for under retail. 9 pairs of what? John Parham, 9 pairs of what? Let me know what you're talking about. Those hard to get off and a fit kind of. You talking about the Shatter 3.0s? What shoe, Mr. Q? Or are you talking about the Dub Zeros like you commented on earlier?
All right, I just shot it over. I had to reach way back in our
312s. Listen, I think the 312s, they go well with, you know, if you out there just trying to. Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's my sample pair before I started doing the refined customizations on them.
So here we go, chat.
Oh, that color is crazy off the phone. It looks red.
Well, I know it's, you know what it is. Hold on a second. because I have the eye comfort setting on.
Ah,
Let me turn that off real quick.
Mr. Q, those are hard to get off a fit, kind of. Yeah, you know, you can throw black on, gray on, not gray, but black. You can do green. You can do Halloween colors. Orange and green are always gonna go hard no matter what. Okay, there you go.
There we go.
What a difference that makes, huh?
Yeah. Like when you're going camera, like when you're going phone to camera, yeah, it shows up that way. But like to the naked eye, like it, you know, I'm able to see it clear.
Right.
That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. I'll say it again. Mike is actually the villain in the Nike story, and Bate pretty much stole the Air Force One, and nobody likes his Air Force 3 collab. So what's really going on behind the curtain?
It's an interesting perspective.
It is. Shattered 3.0s are hard to get off with a fit. 312 better as just trainers, not J's. I mean, you know, either way.
Subjective.
My man said I don't like lows. They did used to make 312 legacy highs.
You remember those? I remember those.
They did make Jordan 312 legacy highs though.
Not too long ago either.
They did make some of those. Let me see here. If I could find a pair of 312 legacy highs. Oh, here go one. Oh, look at this. There's a 312 legacy hot lava pair.
They got a hot lava pair?
They got a hot lava pair.
Wow. Wow. It's a lot going on.
Yeah, it is. You can see the Jordan 1 vibes and the Jordan 3 vibes in it. To me, it looks like the shape of a Jordan 1 with a Jordan 3 midsole and a trainer strap. See, that's why in comparison, that's why I think the lows and the Wings logo. Yeah, look, they got the Wings logo on there too. See, in comparison, that's why I think the lows look better. And look, they got a ton of freaking color. Here goes another one.
Wow.
Medicine ball.
You're just throwing shit against the wall right now at this point.
The Year of the Dragons. You know, they got quite a few colorways in here. Quite a few colorways. So, and look, I mean, listen, for people that wear that, I mean, that just shows the versatility in the collection. You know, most of us have kind of all the same silhouettes in the collection, you know, so to step out and be different, you know. Now, would anybody rock a pair of these at like a sneaker show? I don't know. Usually at the sneaker shows, everybody trying to hype beast out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to hype beast out. All right, let's see what's going on with any updates on Travis Scott website.
Radio silent
on Travis Scott website. We're gonna go about another 15 minutes here, see if we get any updates come noontime on the Travis Scott site. It's 11:50 right now. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all being tapped in. Double tap the screen, sub up to the One Pair at a Time podcast channel. You know what I'm saying? Sub up to my guys, J Elevate. Sub up to Mr. Think and myself, Where Your Kicks 226.
Chat, just be aware. It's probably not going to happen at this point.
Now, we've said that about Travis Scott shoes in the past, though. So could everybody just be jumping on the trend of it's not going to happen, and then actually it does happen?
I mean, listen, like I said when I first got on, Nike can do and Travis Scott team can do whatever they want to do. They can do whatever they want to do at this point. Have we seen curveballs thrown our way? Pause. I don't like the way that sounded. Yes, we have in the past, right? This is no exception. So yes, it could still happen. The likelihood of it, though, is very, very slim to none. Because when you look at it on loaded, as far as being loaded up on the back end from region to region to region, from Europe to Asia Pac, they're not there.
Mm-hmm.
So that to me is a firm indicator that this drop's probably not going to happen. Because generally what we've seen historically in the past is when they get ready to do these drops, we're not waiting for the passport page to come up to give confirmation. We're looking at what's loaded up on the back end globally. And there's always something loaded up on the back end globally. This time around, we don't see it. So that's leading me to say what I truly believe is probably not going to happen. Is it? Am I saying a definitive no? No, because nobody knows except for Jordan Brand and the Travis Scott team. But it's probably not going to happen if I'm looking at things through a historic lens.
Yeah. Now my what's his name? Bahaku. No, what we mean is not going to happen today. They'll definitely drop. They're definitely coming out. We just don't know. The speculation has been it's supposed to happen today, but a lot of people are thinking it's not going to happen today.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, it wouldn't be a bad thing if they did drop today, though, with everyone kind of looking, people are out here watching college football, doing whatever. Update real quick on the El Vuelos. Here's what's left. Sizes 10.5 through 15 are gone. They are gone, people.
A lot of Bigfooters out there that want
this is what's left. Well, everyone's thinking they're gonna get some resale off it. You know that.
Yeah.
You know that.
They'll get some lunch money off of it for sure.
You know that. You know that.
I miss the days when the little sizes sold for way more than the bigger sizes. Now,
isn't that crazy, bro? Little sizes used to be the wave.
Yeah, now it's
little sizes used to be the wave. Now it's flipped.
Crazy.
Now it's flipped.
Sign of the times.
What we didn't get your opinion on this. Nike's now got some feature in the app to where people can put out there to other members of Sneakers app where they can pick up sneakers from.
Yeah. I mean, that's just Nike's way of kind of testing kicking the tires on the market here, because you have other apps out there that do it all the time. I mean, Discord and everybody else has been doing it.
Jay said that's a direct shot at Discords, trying to basically go at Discords.
Yeah. It could be. I don't know, but I know that Discord's been doing it for years. So I'm more intrigued by the other feature that Nike is launching with maps. In case everyone's updated their sneakers app, you will definitely see maps up there nowadays. I think this is going to be the wave of the future for Nike and sneakers app, especially with massive events like All-Star Weekend comes up, where we all know it's really a first-hand opportunity to get early pairs on a lot of these upcoming and future releases. The thing about that I like for this feature is the fact that when you're out there at All-Star Weekend or events just like that, the map is going to, Mr. Q, Nike's going to be putting a lot of eggs in that map basket. I mark my word. I'm on live right now on record saying this. This is going to be the wave of the future for Nike.
The map. Oh, the thing I was just talking about. Yeah.
Oh, is that what you're talking about? I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, that map.
Okay. Yeah. So All-Star, I'm actually popping out this year. Well, not this year, but next year for All-Star Weekend. That map right there is where they're going to do live pins to let you know what's dropping, what's being released at what particular location in that particular area. So then you have the opportunity to flock to that area and get a leg up, on anybody else who's maybe around the area not utilizing those maps. So those maps are going to be kind of like a Easter egg hunt quest in a sense of getting your hands on a lot of these early pairs for live events like All-Star Weekend.
Yeah, so Nike launches sneakers maps. So Nike introduces sneakers maps, a new sneakers app feature linking sneaker culture to local shops, events, and community activation.
Uh-huh.
Now, when does this become available? Or is it available now?
It's available now. If you
Okay.
can see it, that means it's available.
Okay. So there you go. If you guys need to maybe update your app, you know what I'm saying? But let's see here real quick. Let me see. By surfacing these spots on the map, Nike encourages users to explore beyond the screen. Sneakers Maps doesn't stop at store details. It's designed to inform users about events, launches, activations happening in their neighborhoods. These stores are positioned as landmarks where sneaker culture lives and grows. The feature underscores Nike's focus on community, reinforcing the role of retail partners in the consumer journey. So, for example, like the Nigel pop-up for the bike rides that happen, now everybody would basically be knowing about it if someone puts it out there in the sneakers maps, you know what I'm saying? Or if there's like a restock at a store for a particular shoe, like you don't necessarily have to, so long as someone puts that information out there, you don't necessarily need to be paying $50-$60 in a Discord or whatever it may cost to be a part of a Discord for this type of information. Now you're basically crowdsourcing information.
That's basically what it equates to. And then from a technology perspective, you turn everything in where your kicks, you understand the term open source technology, right? Right. So now they're pulling all this information from Discord. They're pulling all this information from Twitter, Instagram, all into one spot, right? Open source material for the whole, general public to be aware of. Just like when I'll give you a perfect example. When Nigel was here in Chicago a few weeks ago, I wasn't even aware of it, right? A lot of people weren't aware of it. But then with this app now, soon as one person in Chicago knows about it, they put it out to the whole community, and now we all know about it. So this is real-time data gathering and data dissemination all in one. And this is what we've been waiting for. This is what a lot of people have been waiting for. So now you don't have to pick and choose. I got to go to this platform, that platform to get bits of information to make one composite picture. Nike does it for you on this platform.
Correct. Yeah, facts. It's definitely going to be. They're going to do a lot with this. I know it. They're going to do an absolute shit ton with this.
Where are your kicks? What was that event that happened in New York a few weeks ago?
Oh, that pop-up where people got the Chicago 1 lows, the 5s and all that early. Yeah, there you go.
You wouldn't believe how many people in NY weren't even aware that was going on. This changes the game for situations just like that.
Oh, yeah. Definitely changes the game.
But it also creates a sense of urgency too, because it'll turn it more into a first come, first serve. Like people are going to be like, oh, I got to get there. I got to go now. And I mean, to me, that drives and fuels sales. It drives and fuels marketing and advertising. So to me, I think it's a genius move.
Correct. Oh, hold up. Yeah. 100% I do. And think of it from this perspective too, right? Like let's say you for example, I remember a couple years ago I was in the Nike outlet near me, right? And they had a full size run of the Jordan 12 in years on sale. They had them at like a discount or whatever. Like you could put it out there. People like, hey, if anybody was interested in trying to cop a pair, they got them here at this particular Nike outlet for sale. And you could post those pictures and stuff like that. Like the fact that they're now going to expand it and make it more community based. And this is great too, because what it means is that they're going to not artificially, what's the word? genuinely, is that what I'm looking for? Maybe genuinely create footwork out here from people. Getting people out and about amongst other sneakerheads, not just lining up for special drops. You know what I'm saying? Like,
which we haven't really seen since COVID happened.
Correct. Well, let's back up now, because there's the crap that happens in New York City, and we all remember what happened with Black Metallic 5s. You know,
yeah, those were blips. But I mean, we would get
Correct.
weekend releases like that every other weekend before COVID happened. You know, people were out in the streets and, much to your point, putting in that footwork. But then after COVID, you know, everything kind of shifted to online or whatever, and people got lazy. And you don't really see people putting in like footwork in the streets. You know,
organically. Thank you, Alpha. That's the word I was looking for. Organic. Thank you. My God. Thank you very much. That's the exact word I was looking for. Thank you so much for that. Damn. Damn, my brain went blank on that damn word, bro. Damn. But yes, organically create the the traffic outside like that. You know, like, because think of it too from this perspective. Like, you know how they'll put out shoes at certain outlets that, you know, other outlets won't have, and you won't know unless you step into that. But now it's like, hey, look, they got a full size run of these at this outlet if anybody's looking for some. Now, here's the problem: the resellers.
Yeah, always an issue with that.
The resellers. That's going to be the issue. That's going to be the issue. You know.
Well, I mean, if you look at it now, just from a composite perspective, when you go to Nike outlets or you go to not Foot Locker, or any of the Nike standalone stores at 8:00 or 8:30, whenever, I think those Nike stores open up at 8 or 9. I want to say 8:00. You'll see resellers out there in line like it's an actual damn release, 30, 45, anywhere up to an hour before they open up. Anyway, and this is just on a regular degular Saturday or regular Wednesday.
Correct.
So now you're adding more fuel to the fire around that with resellers.
And then they run to the back wall and try to find a bunch of pairs. And
yep.
Yeah, because when you think about it, like, there's shoes that you'll find in one part of the region that the other region can't get their hands on. You know what I'm saying? Like, or imagine you out in like no man's land like Montana. You ain't got no Nike outlet near you.
Yep.
You know, so Mr. Q, you're right. Just got to get there first. After COVID became the rise of no footwear. Hey, look, y'all leave Purple alone, bro. Y'all leave Purple alone. Y'all leave him alone. Look, not for nothing though. You know, Pert went out there and created those relationships. You know, Pert went out there and created those relationships. So we can all do it. We can all go create relationships too. I had a decent one for a while at JD Sport, or Finish Line rather. And then I ain't been there. Damn. Where the hell have I been copping shoes from that I ain't been to JD Sports like that in a long time?
But you've been copping them from everywhere, though.
Yeah, I have been.
You've really been casting a wide net.
Well, I have been now, especially with that coupon hack I found.
Yeah.
Foot Locker, Champ Sports.
That's a game changer.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, when I learned I could do that, I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Light bulb came on.
But here's the thing, though. They be killing your points, though, trying to get a $20 coupon from them.
Yeah, they do.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to earn it.
I just got a good relationship started at my local Champs. There you go. What my man say? 112 shattered backboards with gold credit. What do you guys think? Yeah, why not? What'd you sell though? What did you sell? What happened to the JD plug? You know what? They switched they're not in the close one to me isn't in the mall anymore. They're now part of like a strip mall a mile down the road, and I just hadn't been to that new location like that. Now I have, as of recent, I picked up those cave stones for somebody, and I did have the Fire Red 5s saved there too. But then I said, wait a minute, let me use my hack at Foot Locker, get them joints $30 under retail. So I picked them up from Foot Locker.
You're working smarter, not harder.
Hey, but now I got to rebuild my points though, because I don't have enough points to get another $20 coupon. I got a $10 coupon, but I need enough points now to get me another 20 so I can, do the 30 off.
You can also boost your points as well where you kicks.
Doing what though?
You just got to buy them. That's
what I'm saying. I got to replenish.
No, I'm saying like you can buy the points and not the merch.
Oh, you can just wait. You can just trade money for points?
Absolutely.
I did not know you could just buy points.
We'll talk.
Oh, wait, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Mr. Q said, what's the hack?
What's the hack?
Look at where you kick space.
All right.
It's story time, chat.
Come, listen, give me your ears real quick. How many of y'all have went and shopped at Champs and Foot Locker, got a receipt? They said, hey, you scan the QR code, we'll give you a $10 coupon for filling out the survey. Do y'all actually take the time to fill out those surveys? Well, if you don't, you should, because guess what? That $10 coupon is seen as something separate from the flex coupons that you can use your points to get.
Facts.
And they will let you combine said flex coupons with the $10 coupon from doing the survey to check out on your sneakers.
So you can stack. You can stack your discount.
Stack your discount at Foot Locker. So that's how I got my Shattereds, $30 off, $30 on the retail, and these 5s with $30 on the retail.
It also works for birthday coupons as well. So if you have the survey and you have the birthday and you have an existing, you can stack all three. However, the caveat is you cannot go past 3. You can only do up to 3, FYI.
Sig is saying Travis Scott's are pushed to November. If that's true, November, December is going to be crazy.
Holiday season.
Yes, sir. Major cheat code. Yeah. Look, I got another $10 coupon sitting right now. All right. And I'm like, damn. All right. I know I said I was going to pass on them.
Chat, this is free game. Free game, chat.
Okay. I'm about to go buy some socks from them now. Will I get the $10 off? You will have a receipt to where you have to do the survey, and then you'll be able to use the $10 off on your next purchase.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like I said, you can stack the coupon because essentially the flex coupons, they see it as cash.
Yep.
And the survey coupon is a coupon. Now, I believe the coupon, I think you have to spend at least $50 when you use the coupon, I think. By the way, full-size run in the Jordan 40 Dusty Rose is still available. Okay. Hold up. I think. Okay. I just see it here. Hopefully it comes through. November, according to Travis.
Yeah.
Travis Scott Jordan 1 frags November, according to Travis. So essentially, there is no drop today.
So you know what that means, Where Your Kicks. It goes back to the original question that I posed to you and Jay earlier. What does that mean for next week for the Tokyo Fives?
Well, I listen. I think Travis is dropping today is going to have no bearing on people trying to get Tokyos next week. I think people are still going to be trying to go after them Tokyos, but now more than ever, there might be people who might have took L on Travis's today and said, "All right, definitely no." Who might have copped Travis's and said, "All right, I passed on the Tokyos." That's what I meant.
Yeah, now you doubled the group of people that are be going for the Tokyos, which in turn could have a domino effect of spiking resale for them on the back end.
Correct.
Absolutely.
So enter those raffles. Feature's got a raffle. Who else has a raffle?
What's the place down in New Orleans? Sneaker Politics.
Sneaker Politics got a raffle. There you go. Enter those raffles, y'all.
All Tier 0 boutiques will have these, FYI, chat. So,
really?
Yes.
Really?
So make sure you're going out there and you're going to your local mom and pop Tier 0 boutiques and entering the raffles.
So Rob T said, how you going to go from September 20th to November? Rob T, where have you been? Where have you been? Okay. Now, I'm not saying it out of disrespect. I'm saying it because Nike will release Black History Month shoes 3 months after Black History Month. They do the wildest stuff sometimes. They'll release Fear 3s and 4s in November, not before Halloween. They'll release Christmas shoes the day of Christmas, not prior to where they could be under someone's tree.
Yeah, it's bad.
Okay, so they'll do whatever as far as pushing dates around. He said, at this point, give us Travis Scott Fragment pre-order for 2026. You know, it'd be funny if they came out and said it's going to be a pre-order.
I mean, we've seen them do it already, so.
Yeah, we'll have to see what they do. So right now, the newest features with Sneakers app is that pre-order program they got that they're going to look to ramp up in the Sneakers map thing.
Yeah, you're going to start seeing a lot of pre-orders coming up in the future for sure. That was just the beta test what we saw with those Kobe's.
But what would they do the pre-orders on, though?
The most random stuff ever.
Probably.
You already know.
Y'all see the Carhartt and Sakai gear. Did not. Oh, that reminds me. The Real Tree camo gear is supposed to be coming out soon from Jordan Brand too. They got the Real Tree camo 3s and then like a whole clothing line. Now I have the Spizikes that came out. What was it last year? Where I got them at? Yeah, I got them up there. But then there was like nothing to follow. Now they're coming out with a whole Real Tree camo line. So
we love your camo.
It's something different.
Yeah,
it's something different.
The message is finally starting to reach the general public abroad with the November push.
Yeah. Anybody want those Kobe's though? They sold out for the pre-order.
Yeah. Talking about the purple ones, right?
I thought they were blue and white.
Are they blue and white or purple?
Yeah, they're like blue and white. It's those. Remember, it's like those Halo highs, but they're blue and white.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Our local store got only 14 pairs of Travis Scott and no sales approval. Listen, only 14 pairs. Like, there's supposed to be only 40,000 total to begin with, and that's for the world.
Yeah, and for the Travis Scotts, only a handful of Tier 0 boutiques got them. Sneaker Politics is doing a raffle for them, like I stated earlier, and a couple of others. I think maybe 4 in the whole entire country actually got them.
All purple Air Forces are in Foot Locker. What else we got here? Nike has no feelings for my pockets. Like, I don't have to be mad, people, but to do this on Black Friday is just a pause move. Yeah. Because Black Friday we got Black Cat 4s dropping.
Who's going for
we
those?
know it, and we know what that's going to be like.
Black Cat 4s are dropping. Black Cat 5s got canceled. It's just a whole mix mash up there.
Do you think they do Black Cat 5s next year?
They will.
Either next year or they push them to the year after.
Black Cat 5s will be an 11th hour announcement for when they drop.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, it could be next year. It could be the year after that. But I think they'll be next year.
Man, with all the 5s they got dropping, bro, like they trying to push the 5 hardcore.
Well, it's the anniversary, so it makes sense.
Yeah, that's the 35th for this year, but next year will be 36.
Yeah. But don't forget, next year we'll be focusing on the 6s. And we
haven't gotten a lot of 6s in a sense.
We haven't, and there'll be a lot of announcements once we get to like December-ish going into next year about all the 6s that'll be dropping. You're going to see as many 6s dropping, chat, as we saw 5s this year, FYI. So be on the lookout.
Oh, speaking of, what do you think about them Tor Yellows dropping?
I'm not a fan.
You're not a fan of the Tor Yellows?
I'm not a fan. I'm really not. Yeah. I mean, I understand a lot of people are excited about them. I'm just not.
You're not a fan of these Tor Yellows, bro?
I'm not. I understand the rare air and all that. Yeah, I get it. Collect the pack, right? Complete the pack, but I'm just not a fan. If I get them, it'll just be to complete the pack, not to ever wear them feet.
White Blue sold out because limited or ordered. Yep, the shoe itself is not a good look. No, I didn't like them. I didn't like those Kobe Halo highs. I didn't like them. Kobe 6 Light Armory Blue Caitlin Clark's should be coming out October or November. They might do well, and the Kobe 6 Statue of Liberty. Oh yeah, them Statue of Liberties are gonna be. They're gonna do something. I want to see the Caitlin Clark Cookie Monster joints that's supposed to be coming out.
I saw the rumors around it. I don't have too much to say about that, but those Brunsons are going to be trouble. Those Brunsons are so damn dope.
Bro, what's up with these? I heard all 3 of these supposed to be limited, bro. Houston, Atlanta, Vegas.
Man, listen, I do not appreciate what Jordan Brand is doing as far as slutting out the Jordan 11 for this year. I don't appreciate it.
Yeah, they gave us a ton of 11s.
Like, no, stop.
A ton of 11s.
No. When have we ever seen this in our lifetime? Besides the 1 to 2 that we get a year. This has opened up the whole spigot and just let everything out.
Yeah, I don't. If you had to choose a pair, which one are you choosing?
Purple, duh.
You like the purple the most?
Purple, duh. It's color royalty right there, sir. I know that's probably going to be the most popular out of the 3. The
purple or this one?
No,
this one?
That one, yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, it's more wearable.
That. The purple's different, though.
Yeah, purple's
different. Then Vegas 11s is way fire. I need them now. Yeah.
We don't even know if we're really going to get secretly the Rare Air 11s because we still haven't seen official shots of them.
Now, all right. Now, David Bell, what about the Purple Rain 11s, though?
Purple rain, purple rain.
These look like they might be a woman's shoe. You know what these remind me of? Those Midnight Navy 11s that they came out for the women a couple years ago.
The suede joints, yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I was just about to say it.
Oh, damn. Okay. You give us some detail there.
Some rain.
Honoring the late, great Prince.
Yeah, but the rain should have been purple. If the insole should have been white with the purple rain. That would have slapped.
Oh, Oh yeah. Actually, it may be hard to tell. They could be like a light purple for all we know.
Could be.
Hard
Yeah.
to tell.
It didn't always translate well on these open
Yeah.
shots.
But you're absolutely right, though. You know, that could have worked.
Yes, Hack. The frags are officially delayed until November.
Frags are delayed until November. When in November, I don't know.
Second week.
These ain't bad. These ain't bad. These ain't bad. There go your boy.
Yeah. Yeah, there he goes. The man, the myth, the legend.
I can see Jay throwing on a wig like this and doing the video review.
Rest in peace. Yeah. Don't give him any ideas.
Hey, you know what? Bro, I might actually pass on these rare 11s.
Listen,
I might pass on those
until I see some actual bona fide pictures of them, official pictures. I don't think these are coming out.
Like, they're on the way. They're definitely coming out.
They keep saying that, but we would have seen pictures by now. We haven't seen anything on these by now, and we're already going into toward the end of September. But we've seen pictures of everything else, but we haven't seen these rare 11s. Just think about that.
You're right. You're right about that.
Yeah, it just I can't. My curiosity is just like is peaking right now because why?
What's up with these joints?
Yeah, I'm hard pass.
What's up with these joints?
Women's exclusive as well, correct?
Like I don't know what's up with these.
Nobody asked for these.
Nobody asked for these joints.
You know, it's kind of reminding me of what Jordan Brand did with the ones, man. Remember they just started pumping out colorways every week that nobody asked for.
But look, just give me the damn fire reds, bro.
Yeah. Speaking of fire reds, though, have you seen a better look at those Nigel Sylvester fire red fours?
Are there pictures out there?
They're starting to slowly come out. The material is different though.
This is all I got. Are this rendition?
No, there are a couple that have started kind of seeping out, but
see here.
It's kind of like a kind of rough suede nubuck type of. I don't know. It's it's different material. It's not leather.
Like this. Kind of.
What you got?
This looks like okay. If I had to compare it to anything, it'd be the material on the Every Game pair.
I knew you were gonna say that starchy nubuck.
On the Every Game pair, it kind of looks like it would be the material on these.
Yep. Which would make sense given the fact that it's a Nigel Sylvester, right?
Correct.
Now, chat, it's hard. I know it's hard for it to translate on video, but it's got a real starchy, kind of rough texture to it, but it's still considered nubuck. You hear that? You hear his fingers going across it? See, that gives you an idea what the texture will be like.
Yeah.
That is a damn good comparison. That's very damn good comparison you just came up with.
That's what it looks like. I'm looking at the picture. I mean,
it's definitely not leather.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
That kind of starch material, you know.
And the ankle collar as well. It's going to have that real starchy kind of nubuck material as well. Yeah. I'm excited about these though.
I am too, but you know, to me, like they can't make them like an OG Fire Red 4. They gotta switch it up just a little bit because now you're going to delay the actual release of the Fire Red 4s.
Of course,
it's supposed to come out.
Absolutely,
you're going to delay the release.
But I will say though, if I had the choice between a reiteration of the OG Fire Red 4s versus the Nigels, I'm going for the Nigels.
Really?
Absolutely. And you know I have the OG
for the Nigels.
Yeah. Now, if I didn't have the OG pair, it may be a different story. But you know, I have the OG pair, so I don't need another reiteration when I could have that immaculate collab right there with Nigel Sylvester.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I get it. But give me the OG Fire Red Force. Let me complete my pack.
I'm not mad at it.
Let me complete my pack. I like the Nigels, I do, but let me complete my pack. Let me complete those. Let me complete these threes. You know what I'm saying? Let me do that.
Listen, I had to break out the fire pack yesterday. The fire red 3s, the fire red 4s, and the fire red 5s, man. Oh my gosh, I forgot I had all 3. Such a dope look. And
the fire red 4s are gonna have the updated shape and everything.
Yeah. Now that's to be excited about.
John Pam's here on November 23rd for the Travis Scott. So right before Thanksgiving. So you got them, and then Black Friday, Black Cat 4s.
And don't forget, typically we see the first Jordan 11 release around Thanksgiving as well, right before Thanksgiving. So that's going to be out there competing as well.
Shoot.
November is going to be stacked.
Well, guys, unfortunately, no Travis Scotts today. Shout out to everybody who got dubs, though, on the Air Jordan 3 Velos. Appreciate y'all being tapped into the stream for today. You know what I'm saying? One Pair at a Time podcast channel. The lives are always lucky, y'all.
Lives are lucky.
Appreciate y'all being up in here. I think Mr. Thing said he might end up trying to go live later on this evening at some point. You know what I mean? So be on the lookout for that. Make sure you have those notification bells turned on. If you catch us during the replay, appreciate y'all being here. Make sure you try to catch us during the lives, man. We love y'all being up in here for real. That being said, Perp, you got anything before we go ahead and close out for today?
Chat, man, we appreciate y'all rocking out with us as always, man. Saturday in, Saturday out, man. Hopefully, man, look, this information is real time as we see, man. We try to get it out to you all as fast as we can, man, to get you guys better prepared for what's about to come. Pause. But on that note, man, hey, we appreciate y'all rocking out, man. Have a great weekend, man. As more information comes out, man, you'll start seeing us do more live pop-ups. But, man, stay tuned, man. Keep those notifications set to all. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Where You Kicks 26, Mr. Thing Impossible, J Elevate. Like, share, subscribe, and sub up if you already have not, man. These gentlemen are putting out information constantly throughout the week. So enjoy your weekends. Be safe. And remember, one pair at a time.
Facts. Rob T said, Where Your Kicks and Perp. Have a great weekend. Thanks for everything always. Hey, man, appreciate you being here. Rob T, go Canes. That's right. 7:30 tonight, man. We're going to put the pause on Florida Gators. And then the following week, we got Florida State.
Man, that's going to be a crazy
Florida State, October 4th. At Florida State, too. That's going to be a game. In any case, y'all, have a good and safe weekend. Like you said, have those notification bells turned on because you never know when we may end up going live. Appreciate y'all being tapped in. Catch us next week, Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, One Pair at a Time podcast channel. Tokyo 5s, y'all. Y'all got to be here for them Tokyo 5s. It's going to be a great one. Be safe. We see y'all next time. Peace.